Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Winners Don't Use Drugs, presented by Engage Gaming, episode 127.
And crystal clear clarity.
You did right. I did wrong.
Well, you was getting ready to say something.
Yeah, I was getting ready to keep going. I'm Darius, here with Steven.
Yay.
And 95% of Nolan.
Sure.
And the total Zakich.
Zachary Morse.
Yup.
What? Preppy.
Yeah. Yeah, just start calling him Preppy. The Deal Master.
The Deal Meister. Hey, what's comp mean, Zach?
I hate you.
How we doing, though?
We're doing good.
Yeah.
Chilling.
Back in the building. Even though y'all screening the video.
Oh, he's here.
In full effect.
I'm just gonna watch random videos. You guys can talk.
Okay, cool. No, but you gotta talk about the game of the episode.
Me, I've never played it before.
Hey, man, that background looks badass.
It does. The banger of the week.
Sure. All right. So this week's banger of the week is one of my childhood classics or favorites or whatever you will. 3 Dirty Drawers for the Sega Saturn.
I'm sure a lot of you probably have never heard of this game before.
Most of you just said, "What the fuck is that?"
And I feel sorry for you.
You're about to see.
Because this game is probably... I'm not a big beat-em-up fan. It's not my genre. I leave that to Darius and Steven. But besides Turtles games, this game is probably one of my all-time favorite beat-em-up game.
But are these guys humans?
No, they're dwarves.
They're dwarves.
They look humanoid right there.
But one of them's like an orc, though, right? Or,
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, they making him be on the team
Oh, okay.
because he knows the stuff. I don't know. It reminds me of like Heavy Metal 2000.
Yeah, the animation is
Like in a
very,
good way, though.
that's not a... That looks like the Grinch.
He does look like the Grinch. Like in
But it's a 3-player game. Or you can play it by... So this is one of the few beat-em-up games I think is fun both playing by yourself and playing with 3 players. Because if you're playing by yourself, you're controlling all 3 dwarves. And each one is completely unique from the other. One wields a baseball bat with baseballs. One has a bowling pin and bowling balls he can throw out. And the other one has a shotgun.
Yeah.
If you wait for a second, some gameplay will show up eventually.
Well, I mean, just the whole presentation of it is just...
Yeah,
Awesome.
the animation.
Hey, this is the power of the Sega CD. No, I'm sorry.
Sega Saturn.
Sega Saturn. Get it right.
What is it, the Katana? Code name Katana?
I believe so.
Yeah. I think so, yeah. Because the Dreamcast is Dolphin, right? No, that's the
Dolphin
GameCube.
was the GameCube.
Dolphin was a GameCube.
Yeah.
Right?
So, yeah, it was. I just played this right before the podcast started, and I'm not going to lie, it was really fun. You basically can switch between the different characters on the fly. Now, they can only take like one hit.
I guess you got some skulls.
Unless you got some skulls that gives you extra hits. But you can revive them just by hitting them. So, basically, you can keep playing as long as somebody survives.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
The music was surprisingly like it fits the mood of the game, but it fits it so well that like that's a cold soundtrack.
Yeah. I really like the
Rampage.
kind of the 3D look it's got.
Yeah, like the boss fight you did, you walk around him.
Yeah, you like walking around
in
the
a 3D
boss
space.
before I got dragged off by a Rottweiler.
Yeah.
He just dragged me off
And
screen.
there's
It
like
was
fights
game
like
over
this throughout the whole game. Where like right now he's fighting a whole fucking building.
Yeah.
with feet.
It reminds me of Rampage in a good way.
I didn't know you could throw multiple balls out.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's some, these people is no damage clearing it. They know all the tips and tricks.
That's true. Tool assisted.
That's just cheating. Call it what it is.
Nah, but I really would like to play this 3-player.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be kind of crazy.
If we lose though, it's not my fault. I'm telling you that now.
Oh yeah.
Ain't never been my fault that we lost. Yeah, if you have a way to get a chance to play this game, I think you'll be like really, really, really surprised at how different it is, but also like unique in such a good way. Like I don't think I've seen a game like this before.
And it's funny, every time I bring it up, people are like, what is that? Because it has a unique name.
3 dirty drawers.
Are you okay?
No.
Did you just stroke out?
A little bit.
Yeah. Three dirty dwarves.
Dwarves.
You gotta think about it like, fine dwarven wares.
Fine dwarven.
But yeah, if you're
wares.
looking for a couch co-op game to play and you happen to have a Sega Saturn
And 3 controllers.
and 3 controllers with a
and
multi-tap,
multi-tap,
this is the game.
or I'm not gonna say you could. There's other ways you could.
Or
play
if
it
you already
that,
have the game, but maybe not the system, you can always play a backup of it
Yep.
there you go.
through different ways.
Yeah, as long as you got a copy of the game, there's no way people would do it without having a copy of the game.
Right.
People got integrity.
People gotta trust people, man. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a ton of fun. Me and my buddy growing up, we used to play this shit all the time.
That's nice, man.
I don't think we ever beat it though. It's fucking hard.
Oh no, that's hard. That's another thing too. It's like it's gonna take you a minute to get used to the controls and how the animations work, and because you can definitely get locked in the animation and get cooked.
Oh, please grab him one time. I just want to see what happens.
It's not gonna happen, bud.
So when I played this as a kid, I always used a guy with a baseball bat. That was my guy.
Quick strikes.
Yeah. Well, then I was big into baseball too.
Oh yeah.
That's
He did
nice.
right. He did right trying to swing on that lady. I
never know.
I needed to see.
You never know.
But yeah. What are your thoughts, Nolan? I know you've probably never played this. Just
First
watching
impression.
This game is
First
too
impressions.
lowbrow for Nolan.
I wouldn't
too
say
much
that.
slapstick comedy for you.
You should have seen the look of disgust when he walked in and saw it playing.
Yeah.
Disgust. It was confusion,
Yeah.
but
Same thing.
I mean, yeah, it looks cool. Kind of. I don't know why it reminds me of.
Biker Mice from Mars.
No.
Street Sharks.
Guardian Heroes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, it
Like,
definitely has a.
it's just
It's probably because the animations like hand drawn sort of
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
wrapped him up.
Ooh, two of them.
But once this homeless lady is wrapping us up.
Unhoused.
Oh, is that what I apologize. We like
wrecking.
Yeah. It looks like the bird
lady
lady from
from-
Home Alone.
Yeah, I about to say Home Alone 2.
Yeah. She was sad,
she would say.
but she was happy at the end because of Kevin.
Oh,
But yeah. So that's our banger of the week. If you haven't played it, go try it out. If you've played it, tell us how you remember as a child and how it was your favorite game every time.
let's be honest. That's never gonna happen. But
Hey, there might be people out there that have played this game.
Exactly.
I can't be the only one that played it.
No.
It's got a high price tag, so somebody played it.
yeah,
It dozens of y'all.
But say usually the high price tag
Dozens.
denotes very.
Not many were
few
made.
of 'em are out. Yeah.
Well, anything for the Saturn is immediately rare.
pretty
Like, you
much.
know what?
That's not true.
So I was thinking about that, like the different things that are worth money, as far as like collectibles and stuff from video games.
Saw that.
Like the Genesis and a lot of the Game Gear, right, don't really hold too much. But once you get into the disc-based stuff, it starts to kind of go up really fast.
Oh yeah, like Sega CD and the Saturn.
Yeah, like the Dreamcast, they do
And
wrong.
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast.
Yeah, there's a few Dreamcast games that's got some heavy price tags, but also they'll $3 a Dreamcast game.
Oh yeah, I mean there's sports games.
Yeah,
that's true for most
and like Jet Moto.
Jet Moto.
But yeah, it's like if you find a Saturn game, like besides like the demo disc, and that's probably worth money too.
Well, they also got the really cool like cases. They got the
Yeah,
The long boxes.
long box.
Tall
there you go.
boys.
That's it. Like plastic, clear plastic, long
Jewels.
box, jewel
case.
Jewel
Yeah,
case.
They
That's
get
what I was-
fucking destroyed a lot too, though.
Yeah, well, see,
They're
that's
easily
one reason.
rather.
If you find a good one, that's probably one that's so expensive. So, Hey man,
Hey,
that dude's
man.
hey, wait a minute.
Yo,
What's going on here?
You got a sensor bar.
bro, he
They
was out
came
there
in
with the gimp suit.
mask on
Hey,
and a
the,
sensor bar. That's all I need, baby.
the gimp is asleep.
Don't look like it.
Hey, well, wake him up. Bro, I knew. Yeah, man, you playing this as a kid?
I knew you'd be playing those
I'm
pirate
sure
games,
Raphael's parents didn't know what the fuck we were playing.
Yeah. Also, that's a cool last name,
What was his name?
Raphael.
Shit, he's
Was
way
he
cooler
crew?
than you.
And
No.
attitude.
No, he didn't have an attitude.
Wow.
Oh,
Shout out to Raphael Johnson if you're out there.
Raphael Johnson.
Hey, listen, Steven, you react to names in the funniest way. Before we jump into some more video game, I'm gonna get off topic for just a second because it keeps coming up in my mind, and I've been meaning to bring this up on the podcast. Now, this is gonna be in the realm of rap, so I know 99% of y'all gonna be like, ugh. But every once in a while, I like to play random songs for Steven that have nothing to do with like the normal genre of songs we listen to. And I was telling him about a song that had a rapper in it, and like I know none of you gonna know who this is, but it's from the Crunk era, Lil Jon, the East Side Boy era, and his name is Bohagan.
Bohagan.
This is the way he reacted to it, and it's funnier because the rapper Bohagan clearly knows that nobody expects his name to be Bohagan because he starts 90% of his verses off by saying, "You might be wondering who am I," and then he said, "I'm Bohagan," and he goes into his verse. And Nolan's face is the same face that Steven made.
Yeah.
Bohagan. Pretty sure it's like a street or something.
Probably.
Yeah. But I always thought that was funny, like Bohagan. All right, well, video game shit and things.
So before we go into our next topic,
Y'all didn't see this, but Zach just spun around.
we want to talk a little.
Look at the camera.
Yeah, why are you looking at me?
Because you're looking at me. You're talking to us.
Some Euden Chronicles.
Ooh. Okay. I've been trying to keep my
Another update.
No,
Yeah, everybody we did the updates during the Time Splitter episodes. They were just at the end of the Time Splitter episode. So if you missed that, go back and watch if you're following along with our updates.
There you go. It's almost like you're playing the game with us, if you think about it.
Yeah. We're all playing it together.
well, spoiler free though. We're trying to be spoiler free as we can. We're gonna tell you a little.
Well,
bit
if we're all at a certain point, we're fine.
We're
We're
gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
going to talk about
that's your fault for not being further along than we are.
I'm probably
Should've beat the
furthest
game.
back now.
Nolan got lapped.
Well, I haven't.
Probably. I hadn't had time to. This past week it sucked.
Yeah. You came into polo. I could tell that you've been really in work mode.
Well, the tax season is over. Nolan.
Yeah, but money making season ain't. I'm trying to get this paper.
Trying to get this paper.
Trying to get this money.
So when I did play it a lot this past weekend, but I spent most of my time just
Grinding,
yeah.
collecting. Yeah, that's how I
you
do
start-
my progress.
I got like a bunch of characters now, but I think I have every character that I can possibly have now.
I don't know about that. I've gotten over 50. I know that because I got the achievement for it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Or not achievement. I got the level 3 castle.
Yep.
You have to have at least 46 or more.
Yep.
You got the level 3 castle?
I got the level 3 cal.
See, I don't even. Yeah, that must be way ahead of me because I don't even have the material for it.
You got them. You got access to the material. You just don't know you got access to it because they don't tell you. So that
They say where it is, but they don't.
so
I haven't found any either.
remember the first time you came out of what do they call it? Paradise. Well, you name it. Your castle. I named mine like Last Paradise, I think. Or
Yeah,
last
a bunch of
OH.
names
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
choose.
Mine's
exactly.
like Altair or something like that.
I almost picked that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that whatever the A one was.
Yeah, or Arcadia.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Mine's Avalon because that's what we called a castle in the first sweet code in, and every time you get to name a town or a base, we've always named it
Yeah.
Avalon.
Nice.
Wait,
And I had
did you
go
get
through,
to choose your
8
own
pages.
name?
Well, they have preset names,
And
and,
then
I'm
there's
going
a-
through the list, and I'm like, I
There's
saw
a
a
lot
couple
of
that I
names.
kind of like, but man, I wish Avalon was in. And like in the 8th page, there it was.
Yeah.
Oh, so I thought it was just. I thought I had to choose from the first list that it
Oh,
showed.
No. There's
So
like,
Arcadia was on that list. As the Lost Paradise was there, and there's some 2 other options. I was like, I guess. I'll
See,
choose.
mine didn't come up immediately like that. So like Last Oasis was like probably like the 4th or 5th page for me.
Oh, see, there's
I
no.
think
I
it
didn't
might
see
just
pages.
randomized.
I didn't see
There's
pages.
pages. I think you
there's
have to.
pages.
You have to
just-
try choose an option to go to the pages.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
there was like I think it's like more or was it like dots or something like that.
It
But
was
it,
something, but yeah, you can
Yeah,
scroll
see, I
through,
just
and there was a
like,
lot
oh,
of names in
Arcadia
there.
sounds fine, so I went with that one.
Arcadia's a good name.
it is a good name.
Yeah.
You say Avalon for yours?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty dope. What you name yours?
You know, every time I hear Avalon, I think of
Fuck what I said.
Yeah, you just fucking dodged the question.
I'm sorry. Every time I think of Avalon, I think of gargoyles.
Oh, isn't that what the name of their people was? I mean, they
Well,
places?
you know,
Well,
that was a
Avalon
big
is,
part of the.
Arthurian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stuff,
well,
yeah.
yeah, that too. But for some reason, I just always think of gargoyles.
I forget
specifically.
the King Arthur tie in to Gargoyles that they
Yeah.
did. Yeah. And
Then you got like the Fae, and then
Macbeth.
Macbeth, and
Yeah. The Weird Sisters.
So
but anyway,
the question still stands.
yeah, what did you name yourself?
Durandal Hill.
I like that.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always like that Durandal and what's the other thing?
That's the Sword of Roland.
That and like the Zweihander and all of that. Yeah, you like all of that weird shit.
Zweihander.
The Jedi Code.
Yeah, the Jedi Code. Boy, if you could have named your place the Jedi Code, you
Oh, really? Make my place Coruscant.
yeah.
Yeah.
I modded my game so I can name it that. But no, so that first time that lets you out of your castle, you could go to that forest where you got, I don't know if you guys got them, but there's a lumberjack chick in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
So at first you can't go so far.
Yep.
You right. I keep forgetting about those
So,
places.
but they don't say anything. 'Cause that
Yeah,
and
Because I went back there randomly, and you can go through the whole thing now.
you can go through the whole thing, and there's a bunch of stuff in there, and the
resources.
Okay.
there, and the
That's where all the different lumber is.
and then the bounty hills where you get all the different different bones, like the dire beast bone and all that stuff.
Oh, fuck that place.
What you mean?
The what
Bro.
place?
Bounty Hill
Bounty hill?
in the desert.
No. It's the one. It's the place next to the.
No,
next
you're
to your
thinking of
castle.
the Dune place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
That's
Dune
the last
Caves.
thing I did.
Yeah.
That's the last place I was. I saved.
Did you finish the Dune caves?
No, that's the last thing I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you?
I
wait,
did the sand races and all of that.
the races
Yeah, you
and
did
stuff?
the race?
Yeah.
And
So I
then
haven't
went-
done none
Oh,
of
I'm way
that.
past
Then
that.
I talked to the
Damn.
girl and
Oh
went
yeah,
to
I'm not that much further after that area worth of stuff.
I have all 3 characters now.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
damn,
Okay,
Zay.
yeah. Because I was gonna finish that thing and then go finally do what's his name's part.
I'm
'Cause I was
basically
like,
I'm in the whole.
I probably
new
need to go
region.
ahead and do that.
I'm in the region after the sand region. that
Okay.
you go to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Hey,
so I
man.
finished all the sand region stuff. Well,
Street
except
Shark
for
dude is
that-
strong.
That thing, trying to get
So I
that
haven't
one
got him yet.
character.
You know you gonna get him.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
How
is it
far are
after
you
the
then?
race?
So you're probably furthest back, huh?
Yeah, so like I'm at the
You
I'm
did
at
the
the
race?
sand. No, I haven't done that. I haven't talked to the people to start the sand thing. So I
Did you
got
just
to,
get to the sand area then?
well, I got to the sand area and I went
main
to
town yet?
Yeah, I'm exploring the town and then I saw the I got the general guy
Yep, I know you're talking about.
and I got the girl that takes you to the
Dune caves.
Dune caves. But then after that, I started going back to all the different areas. So I really haven't done nothing story wise, but I was just trying to do some of the past stuff.
Yeah.
So like I got the Beyblades.
You got the Beyblades?
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit
started
hard.
doing that.
But I think I got it too late because every person I try to challenge, I fucking auto lose to.
So
Yeah.
go ahead talk.
Well, I didn't even realize I had been finding new ones.
You have?
Because I was like, I'm getting my butt.
Supposed to get 'em just getting
'cause
monsters,
You
killing
get like
monsters.
one okay one, I
yeah,
guess.
you get a
And then
starter one.
just two regular
send-offs.
ones, and then it's like I'm just getting destroyed by everybody. So finally, before a match, it lets you set up and everything. And I looked over and I saw that I had like 12 just sitting in there because I had
What are
been
they
just
called?
grinding around. The little
Bagomas.
Bagomas?
but yeah, you might have already picked some up and don't
Did
even know
you-
because that's what
did you
happened to me.
unlock
And it turns out I had
Yeah,
some good
yeah.
ones.
Okay.
I've been getting broke
Yeah,
off.
so like
I
once
stopped
you
doing it.
once you
When
fight
you-
monsters, it'll be like in their
Yeah.
item drops.
They'll
Right, underneath
may
they'll-
have some
they'll
underneath
drop.
the
So
monies.
yeah, you might be like me and actually have some pretty good ones.
You
and don't
probably have
know
at
it
least
yet.
some silver ones,
Yeah.
and you'll
Okay.
need
'Cause
those.
there's- I mean,
And
I
once you
don't
get
see
those,
all the
you
items
start.
that I get because I'm watching basketball at the same time I'm playing.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah,
So whenever I finish a fight, like when I select all my moves, I don't even watch what fucking happens. I'm watching basketball,
Yeah,
let
yeah,
them
I
all
won. That's
fight,
cool.
and then I look at the results.
Yeah.
All right, this person needs healed this time. This person needs healed this time, and then that's how I play.
Yeah.
no,
So, yeah.
it's fun. It's funny that you say that because I do play some, especially when I'm to Nolan's point. Like I'll spend like most of my days not actually making story progress. I just want to go and get everybody up to whatever the new standard level is.
Yeah.
See, I've had my selected team.
Oh, so you go back and play with
I
everybody?
play with the same people the whole time.
I like
you know why I'm
I like to
scared?
at least try the new characters to see if anybody's good because there's been a few times when I'm like, oh no, I like this guy.
So, so you're past everybody else. But have you
'Cause I'm
guys
not
run?
grinding all my characters
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
That's probably why.
Are you? Have you guys met? I know we already met the kangaroo dude. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Garut.
Guru.
Yeah.
But have you guys got Isha yet?
Yeah, I just got her today.
Who?
So there's a girl from the first. You got to go back to that first town, and there's a girl
You
from
say first town. What
the
first town?
first
Town that got
the one that
taken
got
over?
taken over.
Oh, the big,
Wait,
this big
like
city,
the
the capital.
first town or the
capital
or
city.
the, or
The
the
one-
capital.
The first capital. The
Yeah,
one
the
that
one
that
where your
Corral
headquarters
and all of them.
was.
Yeah.
Or the first big-
Eltis Vice or something.
Yeah, Edelweiss.
Yeah.
She's there. And buddy, she is fucking strong.
What does she
Is
do?
she?
She's an ice mage.
Okay.
Her basic
Oh,
attack.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
So
yeah.
so one of the things that's from Ryzen is you get to level weapons up just like you do in this one. But it's a lot easier and you could do a lot of levels, like, because in this one it's locked behind your level. Like you can't get your weapon level but so high until you
Right.
get your level up. On Rising, if you got the resources,
You get it all the way up to 30 or whatever it goes.
yeah. And so part of what transfers is that
Really?
weapon. Yes.
Oh, so she won't be that strong for me.
I think she's still strong anyway.
I found the Necromancer. That's who I've been using a lot.
Bro, the Necromancer is
She's
awesome.
broken.
Bro, what the hell y'all talking about?
Oh, yeah, I found her too.
You gotta level up your hold
When
on.
she shows up. Well, I don't want to say.
Yeah,
but,
no. You just need to level up your like all the stuff surrounding your
Just-
castle.
yeah, just start
but
building
then
on your
go
castle
go around in your castle and
Yeah, always walk around in your castle because I found one.
there's
person
a
just-
bunch of
just
characters in your
hanging
castle.
out. It's like,
They just
who are you?
I'm glad you said that. I would love to join your thing.
It's like,
And I am strong as shit.
Oh, bro, if you find when you get her, instant in your party. She's
Nah.
strong. Especially when you
I don't
find
think I put
six
her- I
enemies
think-
at a
I think she
time.
was
No
next-
player because all y'all was playing.
I think she was next on my list to
So my team comprises
powered
of
up.
that bitch, Francesca,
Bro, yeah, she's gonna stay in.
Yeah.
Like if I'm
And,
seriously trying to play, she's in there.
Sasuke. He's like my favorite character in the game now.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I went and got him, and he's
Kickmaster.
definitely my favorite character.
Huh.
And
I haven't played with him
and
at
then
all.
3 main characters.
You haven't played Yusuke at all?
Or Yusuke.
Kick people, bro.
Yeah, I haven't played
Bro,
with him at all.
he's so fucking strong.
yeah,
Did you charge up twice?
power him up.
Yeah.
Do
you
two-
charge up twice, he does a fucking 1,000 damage.
Damn.
Steven, I need first of all, I know there's a character that you don't have because if you got him, you would have been talking about him because he is. So, has anybody found the Arnold Schwarzenegger wizard?
Oh, I got her today. I got him today. Hey, and trust me, I was going to play him.
Bro, he is so good. So he's so there's a so there.
You got to go back to
Remember how you was talking about walk through the stuff instead of just teleporting to everything? Mm-hmm. So take that path from Edelweiss and take it to the town that Noah's from.
Mountain Pass, right?
Mountain Pass that Noah's from. Go through there. It's a dude there on the second part of it, and he looks like a blonde headed he looked like almost like Sabin from Final Fantasy, but he's a
magic
wizard.
user,
He's a
spellcaster.
He uses magic. So he's like, yeah, you gotta have a certain amount. I found out you gotta have a certain amount of HP.
Oh, I know who you're
MP.
talking about. I remember.
Oh,
I remember
that's right, MP. Yeah, he's
I
like,
remember seeing
you
his
got to be
artwork.
able to, you got to show me that you could do a lot of spells. You need a bunch of MP. So you get
Or
somebody's.
muscle points.
For
Is
mu-
what he
yeah,
calls
muscle
it.
points is
Instead
what
of
he calls
magic
it,
points.
So I was like, wait a minute, bro. So you get him, and he's a mage, Zach, but he's a tank mage that does not use any magic. He just hits stuff real hard. He's got a wand and everything, and his super move is he takes the crystal off the top of the staff and just hits the person real hard with it. And that's, bro, it is strong.
Yeah, I unlocked him right before I came over here.
He is so tanky.
I remember seeing him in the Kickstarter thing. When
Oh.
you started describing him, I was like, I feel like I've seen him before. Wait, he was the one they introduced in the Kickstarter. Yeah.
No, he's good too. Like the problem I'm having now is like who really gets to stay on the team.
Right.
Yeah.
There's too many fun characters to
Right.
use.
Like the Necromancer, I want to use her, and I do use her most of, especially if I'm training, like if I'm trying to level other people up. Like you said, bro, 2 SP hits everybody.
Really?
Yeah,
And hard, too.
hard.
Wow.
Like it's like you're using like a spell you would normally hit one person with.
It's like Sasuke hitting everybody at the same time.
Well, damn.
I want to say who I've been using because I had a. So has anybody tried to level up Yuma, the little girl with the monster?
No.
No.
No, not really.
I tried, bro. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what to do. I feel like I got a good handle on how the combat works. She fucking sucks.
Especially since she takes 2 slots.
2 slots. But I found somebody else that takes 2 slots, and that motherfucker is strong.
Yeah.
See, I haven't found anybody that takes 2 slots except for her.
Have you? But to what Nolan was saying
And I'm
last
probably
week.
further than everybody now, huh?
Yeah, but do you walk back through places or do you just
Fuck
teleport?
no.
Yeah, you definitely gotta go back.
You got to walk back through,
Yeah,
bro.
you gotta.
Like it's not annoying sometimes. It could be a little like okay.
It's annoying when I get fucking battles every 20 steps.
Well, you gotta keep recruiting because there's people that can stop all that. There's people that can make you be able to get back to get through without being able. Matter of fact, if you do the story though, you should be able to.
I probably have one. I
Yeah.
just haven't looked.
Do you
I've
look
been
at
using Rhodey as my support.
what is it? What is it? What do they do?
Rhodey is he's a watchmaker. He increases all of my initiative.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The little boy.
Little boy.
Yeah.
Tinkerer. or whatever.
Yeah, the tinkerer.
Oh, no, the
Appraiser.
Appraiser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I didn't realize he could be a support. Okay.
yeah. Oh, you got
he's super strong, and you can use him every fight. He makes all your team go first.
I always keep the innkeeper so that I can change my
yeah.
party at any save slot. That's what I do. I just go to a spot
That's probably really good for
and just
grinding.
run around in the circle in a safe spot. And then when I'm done with these two, I'll put 2 more in. And
Yeah,
yeah.
Hey,
seems really good for
I put
grinding.
the Beyblade dude in.
Did
I'm
you-
trying to get Beyblades to drop, bro. He is in. all-
Oh, these increase the chances.
yeah,
of
increase the
Beyblades
chances of
drop.
Beyblades dropping.
Okay, cool.
I
Did you
had
get the cards guy?
Do you know what the card game is? I've only done the first initial one.
It looks like Marvel
It's
Snap.
Marvel Snap.
Yeah.
It is
I
Marvel
mean,
Snap.
it's a little bit more
I've never played some Marvel
steps
Snap, so
in
I
it,
don't know.
but it's like it doesn't.
You gotta wait, you gotta get some stars, man.
There's like extra rounds to it. So like how Marvel Snap does it, like if you control the area, 1 more points you win, but it also something else also adds to it as well.
So that you have each of the fields are randomly given one each of the fields. So it's like
Are given
one field
points,
is
right?
1
Right.
point, 2 point, 3 points. Then you have cards that you can play that will increase the number of points
Yeah.
that you get. Plus,
Yeah, I
if
only
you-
played the tutorial where it was just
Yeah.
basically numbers.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
no modifiers. Or
but then like also if you play certain hands, so if you do a straight, if you do 3 of a kind,
you get bonus points.
you get bonus points for it as well. So that's
it's like poker.
yeah. So that's the way you
It's
can.
like Marvel Snap and poker.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And you start, but I got caught on with the dude. You know, you upgrade your castle, and he started having the booster packs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fully
You-
upgraded him.
You went crazy. Then.
Where is he?
He's in
Trade. You mean like to get the packs?
Yeah, 'cause I fully upgraded it. I just don't know where he is.
So
You
you
can
can
the
trading
trade house.
post.
trade house. Yeah, you
Yeah.
go down. So you could teleport to level 2, and then you can go downstairs, and he's down there, and the potion / herb guy's down there too.
Did you find the sack person?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nail, bro. Nail was funny.
Or hidden.
Go back to
Go back to
Hassan.
his Haishan.
Hassan.
Yeah.
yeah, the one with the docks.
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks like it's in the background. It's literally a sack with
I walked
eyes.
past her like 100 times, and
Yes.
I'm like,
Yeah.
and finally one time I was going to leave, and I'm like,
What
what
is
the hell
that?
is that? And I walk up, and
Hey.
sure enough, an arrow comes up.
You found me. Hey.
Don't make me leave my bag.
Yeah. The person inside the bag.
Because I just got the running girl.
Oh, yeah. The fitness trainer?
Yeah.
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 All these people I ain't seen yet.
She and Hassan. Hassan.
I guess.
Really?
I guess.
You gotta go back, bro.
Walk around. See, I get every time I go somewhere, I have to check every
see, also, I
corner
think you kind of
and every house because
progress
sometimes
a bit
they
in
get
the
it.
story, and then they get like added.
They do. Yeah,
think,
people
yeah,
show
so
up
it-
afterwards. Like,
Oh yeah.
You clear.
Some folks don't show up until you find
Right.
somebody else.
Yeah, that too, because they'll be like, do you know such and such? And that's kind of the way the game's trying to
That's
tell you that
the
you
kind
should.
of
Oh, I
Yes,
want the
that,
dude.
yeah.
I want the chick from the first Sand City you go to.
It's about
With that Dark
armor
Knight with the
chick,
shell?
yeah.
With
Yes,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
can't beat that bitch yet.
I heard I
Really?
looked it up. It said you gotta be like level 50 or something around level 50.
So
to do enough
you have to
damage.
be
You just
able to
have to
do a certain
do a
amount of
certain
Yeah,
damage.
amount
so,
of
there's
damage,
so if you can
It's
somehow
1700.
finagle that,
1700 damage.
But you got 3 turns to do it. It's a cumulative amount too. So if you can do the problem is you got to break the shield.
right?
So you got to have the
Noah
turn.
can break the shield.
Huh?
Noah can break the shield.
Yeah, he can. What's it called? Francesca does a good job breaking
Yeah.
shield too.
Yeah.
But you don't want to bring her because you don't need healing in that fight.
I mean, her
she's
melee
strong,
attack is
But just
decent.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I mean,
true.
well, but she doesn't attack.
She-
girl.
You know,
so-
that's the other thing.
That's what I'm
She's
saying. You don't need healing. That's
not-
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but her basic attack is really good for breaking shields.
Yeah,
yeah, but Noah's SP1 breaks shields easily,
Is that what that's for?
The
yeah,
hammer
Yes.
one.
the hammer
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
and it does a lot of
It's pretty
damage to
good.
shields.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Because I'll be hitting them with the combo every time.
And you can hit it, and it essentially doesn't cost anything because you get the SP
Yeah,
as you
It's
use it.
right back. Yeah.
I found an item that gives me 1 SP that starts
Yep.
a character with 1 SP.
I put it on my necromancer
There's a,
so she can
supporter that does that as well.
as soon as it starts, go ahead, hit them with the revenants. There we go. All right, cool.
I can't
Now the
remember who
fight
it
will
is.
start.
but-
Well, now I got to put
no, I put
her she was next up on the list. So.
I put it on Isha.
She's my favorite character right now
Who?
to use. Her and Sasuke.
Oh, the necromancer.
Yeah,
necromancer.
Isha's.
I think her
mine.
name's like Milena.
Yep.
Milena.
Yeah.
Something like
It's
that.
like it's.
I don't remember. I only
Yeah.
met her the once, and I hadn't done anything with her yet. Have y'all done the guild stuff?
No.
I've done
Yes.
it one. I've done one mission.
So I'm confused though. When they're done, like when he gives you the report,
Right.
does that mean it's over?
It's
No,
weird
it just
'cause
it just
doesn't-
Do they
it loops. It
Yeah.
just
they just keep going over?
Yeah,
it doesn't give you like, it's weird. It doesn't give you like a confirmation that
It's
it's
like,
done.
hey, I have a report. Okay, I'm thinking I'm going to go in there and you'll see the results, or whatever, and
Yeah, yeah.
you'll just see if it succeeded or failed. But it's
I'll
like,
be failing.
okay, do I
only done
tell
once,
them to go
so-
back? Do I move them to something?
think he just keeps doing it.
My only option is to abort. But so are they still going? I'm
So
confused.
they
it's-
didn't
what
really
is
do
it?
a good job.
They didn't do a good job
Well,
about that.
The thing is that it's a continuous thing, but you can't see the timer for any of this stuff.
I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
It's
I
half
just-
an hour.
All right, so
It's half an hour,
It's
yeah.
it's half an hour.
Yeah.
It's not really half an hour. It's half an hour in the game. So if you build your guild, you can send people on missions to get it's another way for you to get resources while you're
Oh,
playing.
that's like an idle game thing.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But it says it takes 30 minutes per mission, but it's not 30 real minutes. It's
It's in-game time?
it's in-game time, and there's ways to make it go faster. So if you do, has anybody built the egg foot
Yeah.
races?
Yep.
So every egg foot race is 15 minutes of idle
I
time.
don't know what that is. but
Oh,
sure.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's, so
Oh,
you
you
could,
got the Eggfoot stuff. The,
There's a character you can recruit.
the girl with the egg on her head.
Gotta go back
I've
to
been
those
selling
towns,
all
man.
those eggs because I didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
you,
Go
can
back
get,
to
you can
to-
get them easily.
Go back to the first town to find her.
Yeah. And she'll tell you she needs 5 basic eggs,
Yep.
and you can go right over to Red Throat, and you'll get like 3 eggs.
Yeah,
to fight.
Red Throat's the best place to get it.
Yeah. Just put on the, I'm pretty sure you got that badge that gives you better drop rate.
Yeah, it's on one of my random characters that I probably stopped using already.
Yeah.
But so what? All you got to do is go back to the castle,
castle.
go to the gear girl, and just go to
Go to the storage place. And
Oh,
then,
yeah, that's right. You
You can just take it off everybody.
Okay, that's nice.
Organized gear or something.
There
like
we go.
that.
Yep. Yeah. Gear prep.
Something like that. Yeah, gear prep, and it gives you everybody.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can take off and move whoever.
Yeah, that's how I
you
did
that's
the
very
runes
convenient.
last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to move a bunch of stuff around.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I
I
keep
thought
messing around
Magic
and
was
leaving.
kind of like, besides the people's regular moves that they get by themselves, but them runes are, you get the right runes and you can do some stuff. It ain't just for Francesca healing. I tell you that.
I'm liking the Earth Rune a lot. I use that with a lot of folks.
The second version of the Earth Rune, where you can get the invulnerable to attacks. That's pretty balling.
It's pretty good.
It costs 110 MP,
Ooh.
but it does it to everybody though.
Yeah.
Oh, does it everybody?
Yeah, nobody takes damage for one hit.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Now, if a character gets hit multiple times in a turn,
Yeah,
they'll
it's-
take damage.
okay.
But
Feel like
the
when
first
I-
hit, it won't.
Felt like when I used it, the game was like, "Oh, you gonna put it on everybody?" Okay, well,
Once he hit.
he gonna hit. We all 3 of us gonna hit him.
Really
I ain't
fucking
gonna lie
hard.
to you, man. It feels like the game be like,
That back line is naked.
bro, I'm telling you, like, what's the point of being in the black line? It's gonna get hit
Oh yeah,
every
when
time.
Francesca
get
takes
hit.
500 damage to the
Bro.
face, it's like
She only got like 130 HP.
Put the bangle on it that gives her
No,
plus
I need her to
100.
give more MP.
So I
need her
did
to-
learn something. It only took me 29 hours to learn. But whenever you go back to arcade it, anything in your resource bag gets automatically taken out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like
He
that.
says
I
it
did-
every time.
I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah,
that.
it's
I
hard
learned the first time
just take
yesterday.
everything out of your bag or whatever, and then it tells you how much.
Yeah, but you
money
can't
you
get
made.
it back though.
What? It goes towards your pool.
Well, it goes towards your.
No, but you
castle
need that stuff to
stuff.
get people. Sometimes people be telling you to bring them X amount, and if you go back to the castle, the motherfucker takes all of them. Because I was trying to get the iron ore for the blacksmith.
Oh, the iron ore, yeah.
he
that
kept
happened to
taking
me
the shit.
because I knew I had iron ore, and then all of a sudden it was like I thought I had more iron ore than.
No,
than
you,
this.
yeah, you. Hey, you know what? You did though. You did have
Because
more.
you need the iron ore for the blacksmith,
Yeah.
and then you need iron
don't know
ore
who
for
that
the
is. I have
the
to get him,
dwarf
I
in the
guess.
cave.
Yeah, you need iron, and you
And-
need for there's a little dude in Haishan with the anime hair. He's like I'm heating up or something, and he's like I need 2 iron ore, I need a platinum, and I
Man,
need
get the fuck outta here.
I need a whatever the
Oracle, Oracle.
yeah, I need that. But if you get it, can't go back to the castle though.
Let me just take these from you. No, I need them.
And you can get that stuff through the missions, but you can't take it from your storage back
Oh,
to
it goes
you.
directly to the yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
once
wait,
it's-
I'm way ahead of you. And now that I'm thinking about it, I forgot there's a whole part in between the desert and where I'm at.
Damn,
yeah.
Jay,
That's where I'm at.
What
I'm
you
in
been doing,
I'm in
is
the
it?
part before. Like
Where I'm
I
at?
just finished the desert and I got to go to another place, but it's not a new area. It's just
It's a new area. Well, it's kind of a new area.
Yeah, it's like it's got some new stuff to it.
It's
But
like it's a concentrated area.
yeah.
Is that all you've been doing is playing? Shit.
I play when I get home. I play and then watch basketball.
You know what? Actually, I did buy a book and I started reading it, so it kind of took up some of my time.
I want to try to play it this week.
Yeah, I've been putting off starting other games because I wanted to finish this one.
I've been trying my best.
I haven't played that much of Castlevania. I think I'm probably maybe a third through it.
Which one?
Symphony of the Night.
Oh, so you liking it so far?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
The first actual Metroid.
He wasn't even gonna do it, bro.
Can't help yourself.
Can't help
True.
yourself.
That's where it came. Anyway, no, I just thought about it. Yeah, because I forgot. I started playing Jedi Survive.
See, I want to play that.
I got it on my
Game
PC.
Pass.
It's just sitting there looking at me. I'm gonna load you up now, but not right now.
I'm liking it so far.
Are you playing the first one or the second one?
the second one?
Okay, I need to play the first one.
Yeah, I got to play.
So that's taking up some of my time, and then the newest update to Star Citizen 2. I've been playing that actually.
You ain't played no Homeworld 3?
A lot. No, I forgot it came out this week. But it's funny.
I was-
'cause
it comes
watched
out,
the guy. I watched the guy play the entire story mode though. I woke up. He had early access to it. So I woke up in the middle of the night and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I turned it on to Twitch and I was like, oh, somebody's playing Homeworld 3, and I didn't realize apparently the single player mode, the story mode is very short. Like extremely short.
Are they gonna
I'm
do like scenarios though?
So I guess I caught the middle of it, and then it was
They're
like
doing a lot of co-op stuff, right?
credits rolled. Yeah, there's a lot of there's a roguelite mode that you go in and then you power up stuff, but then you eventually lose, but you start back with the I hate rogue stuff, but that's like that's like the main mode they want you to do, because the stuff you get in that is what you take into the multiplayer. And then there's they're concentrating on the multiplayer stuff, which is kind of like
I kind of want to do the co-op stuff. I almost bought it, but then I was seeing reviews that it wasn't as good as people were hoping it was.
yeah.
But then I've also seen people say that it's like one of the best homeworlds ever made.
It looks so pretty too.
It does look
So-
good, though.
I played the beta, and I enjoyed what I played. They give you the option to play it like the old style or like a more modern style where you have like direct control of the camera and you can get like right behind whatever units you're doing and stuff. And I ended up playing it more like that. But if you liked the older games, I can see why this one is like,
They said it lacks the soul of Homeworld.
Kind of. They tried to modernize it.
And you know how people are. They don't like fucking change.
Yeah, and
I don't wanna play it,
and
man.
They want a new
mean,
game, but then they don't want a new game.
I mean, I watched some
gonna
folks
talk
play
about that.
Homeworld 2 to get ready for Homeworld 3, but they've never played a Homeworld before. And most folks will tell you just start with Homeworld 2 because Homeworld 1 is like it's a fantastic game, but it's old. Homeworld 2 is the more Homeworld 2 is the more refined version of that. But if you've never played a Homeworld before and you just jump into Homeworld, it's confusing. And I watched a couple of streamers get into it and were like, I don't understand what's going on at all, and I don't want to play this anymore. And I was like, no, you just have to stick with it for about 80 hours, and I swear to God.
It starts to get real good, bro. Trust me.
I do want to try some of the multiplayer stuff eventually.
Yeah. Oh, I'll definitely get Homeworld 3 eventually. I didn't realize it wasn't coming out on
Game Pass.
GOG.
It's not coming out on GOG?
At least not yet.
It's on Epic.
I'm sure it will eventually, but it's on Epic and Steam right
Okay.
It is on
now.
Steam as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know
that's
I
where I
saw,
saw
it
the
on Epic.
reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not on GOG
So
because
there's something else that
when I
got
realized it
GOG,
was out.
Zadley.
Something else came out that I was looking at. Man, I want to play that too, and I still want to play 30XX.
Yeah, we need to play that.
That's
It was
on Game Pass,
30XX.
30XX?
It's the Mega Man
it's the
roguelike
Mega
game.
Man one.
Mega Man roguelike?
Yeah.
If it is, I didn't know that.
It's on something. I remember. I just
You
got
said,
it.
was
for
it on
free.
Game Pass?
Is it on Game Pass?
I don't think
'Cause
so.
I got it for free somewhere.
I bought it on Steam for me and Darius the other day.
Yeah.
I found
I
it.
got it. I got it for free. It might have been a.
It was on sale,
It might have been a Twitch Prime game
Yep,
or something.
for us, not
but
for
I
you.
know
and
I
wanted
know
to.
I got it.
I wanted to play.
Yeah, I did a few runs on it. It's fun.
Yeah, but then he fucking played it without me. So
Yeah, that's what he does. It's what he does. Y'all play games together, and then when you're not there, you at school or work, he plays the game without you. He gets to the end of the game. He beats the game without you, and then tries to hide it from you.
apparently, I hit a sore subject.
That's what he does.
What did he do this to you on?
Hold on. I already apologized. I made a whole 365 days of gaming about this, okay? Champions of NORAD returned to arms.
Oh,
all right.
yeah.
I admitted what I did, okay? All right. I admitted that, maybe I shouldn't have did it.
But I came back.
Just like this.
I came back a few days later. Yeah, we'll play some Champions NORAD, man. We left off at a good spot. I come back. This man's like level 60. 72 character looks like a damn demigod or something.
He did.
Like, bro, what happened?
Fucking Death Atlas on, dual wields and fucking legendary swords. I had two skeletons fighting. I ain't even had to fight no more. The skeletons did all the fighting.
I ain't
One
like
had
you,
a
bro.
bow and
I was
arrow, and one with a
So I bought it like the day that Uden Chronicles first came out. He's like, I want to play Uden Chronicles, and then we'll play. I'm like, all right, just let me know. Didn't say a fucking word and played it without me.
I told you I had to test the waters, man. We was playing some basketball. And
Son of
y'all,
a bitch.
now they was playing the Gray Zone.
Okay.
Yeah, how'd the Gray Zone go?
That wasn't the same night.
It was around the same time. Time was a social construct. Right? I've told you that numerous occasions. But how was the Gray Zone, though? Real talk.
It was good. We've only played it once.
Apparently,
The
everybody
night
wants to
that we
play.
got it.
What's the other game that's in?
Arena Breakout?
Yeah, that's what everybody wants to play.
What's that?
But you can't fucking play it because it's an early access and only streamers get invited.
What's Arena Breakout?
It's basically Tarkov.
Yeah.
Is it the Tarkov Arena?
No,
It's a
it
whole
has nothing to do with Tarkov.
Oh, okay.
It's like Tarkov.
I saw some footage.
It's probably going to be Tarkov's direct competitor.
Got you. I saw some footage of Marvel Rivals, and I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Yeah. Also,
Apparently, everybody's really enjoying that game.
They like, hey,
Is it good Overwatch?
They were like, hey, yeah, they were like, hey, so if this comes out, Overwatch is gonna be full.
yeah, I wanted to play it, but I don't think you can sign up for it anymore.
No, it was a closed alpha.
But it's still going
I
on.
signed up for the day that it was announced.
Oh, for real?
I didn't get in.
I
I don't stream, so
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I think most of the people that I saw who had played it, even if they don't stream like a lot, they do have like at least some small brand deals and stuff. But yeah, it looks a lot like Overwatch as far as just the overall speed. But it
the
looks
way
like
it plays, yeah.
it looks a lot more. I guess like the difficulty of, because like Overwatch, even I don't know if you guys remember, but they increased like the reticle and stuff.
Yeah.
Because people were saying like I can't fucking hit shots and all that.
Bro, me and Jonathan watched a little bit of it, and this dude was playing Spider-Man. And bro, let me tell you what, I was almost getting sick. This man, bro, dude, the
Fast
camera
twitch.
can't keep up with him. He's like, foo, 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 foo. I'm flipping. I'm going through here. I'm flying through this little crevice.
I don't
my gosh.
I don't like those characters in that
It's like
game.
fighting Genji.
Because I already know there's gonna be some J-Bone motherfuckers that know how to do all the fast twitch movement,
whip.
and it's gonna be like, so since he better than me, I ain't got no way to win.
Bro,
Huh?
you can't do nothing. Bro.
Like,
It's
I can have better items. We can try to team fight. He gonna kill all of us, ain't he? Every
yeah,
time.
every time.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Some dude
Mike-
was playing the Punisher, and he was giving it out.
Oh yeah,
I'm assuming
I
he
think
plays
the
like
Punisher-
Soldier 76.
You know it. Yes and no, because he had like he looks like he has weapons depending on range. So he has like a assault rifle for more like medium long, and he had like the shotgun that does like knockback, but he can constantly like use it. But the way he was doing it, he was still kind of playing assassin like. So he was kind of showing up, pulling out the shotgun, and then when they tried to leave, giving them with the
It's
AK.
kind of like Reaper
I think he
or
has
something.
huh?
It's kind of like Reaper.
Kind of, except I think he had like a Molotov as well. He had some sort of AOE move he was using too.
Okay.
To like throw it out and then be like, pump y'all up, and then don't try to run. And then he had some ult where he had like a bunch of guns and stuff, and he was just laying waste to the field. But I mean, with those games, usually, if you can kind of get your meter or whatever it is, you can lay waste to the field.
Yeah.
Because he got a pentakill, so he's pretty happy.
Pentakill.
Speaking of which, hey man, I think some games we might hear a little bit about 2XKO.
Think so?
I think we've seen some stuff to let us know that.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't be surprised if we get that towards the end of this year. Like
The game?
No.
like a beta.
Beta
It's going into beta. It's right. It's going to go into beta.
Yeah, there'll be a beta that leads into the actual launch. Like if we get a beta in December,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
launch
Like,
will
towards the end of
probably
the
be
year.
in March.
I think we might see
Think
something
so?
like that towards the end of the year. I think we might see something.
Why do
at
you
some-
say that?
Summer games.
Yeah, what makes you
I-
say that?
Why are you getting my hopes up?
Yeah.
I think the response, some of the stuff I've seen from people who played it at Evo is like, besides adding characters, they're kind of getting there as far as like getting the game to be in a situation where they can start, really pushing it and just not having to worry about the gameplay itself, but just how they add more
Like,
characters
just
to
add more characters
to
to
what
it,
the game like the fundamentals sounds like it's really close to being there.
Yeah.
They better start showing off some more characters then.
I mean, I'm sure we'll probably see something, if not before CEO, then possibly at Summer Games, but then again,
Maybe Evo.
At Evo.
Yeah.
See, they don't ever go to these events, though. They always do something right before one of the big events. So
They'll be
Well,
there, but
except for the first announcement,
Yeah.
they were at Evo.
Was that the first one?
yeah, that was when they
When
had
they made their big announcement.
yeah.
Well, everybody knew about it, but they hadn't actually made like an announcement.
They're like Riot is here. What do you think they up here for? I heard they got a fighting game, but I don't know. Maybe
Well, I mean, they have been working on it for a
They
long
want to
time.
play
Yes,
League
they
Legends.
well, it's changed.
'Cause
Yeah,
they-
yeah. It definitely has
Because they
changed.
bought that one game. God, I don't remember.
Yeah,
what
they're
it's called
supposed to.
now.
Everybody thought that was gonna be the template for it, and they were just gonna plug and play.
Yeah, and I think that's how it started. And then they were like, "No, we're gonna do something else."
This isn't Riot.
Yeah.
Some folks are still upset that they bought that game and then never finished that.
What game
that
was
one.
it?
I can't remember what it was called, but you were like robots or something. Mm-hmm. And I remember Ace Combat was like super.
Wait,
into-
no, I think
to-
that might
to
still be
that
coming
game.
out though. I think it's coming out under somebody else or something similar. I just saw.
If it is, I hadn't heard anything about it. But he was super into.
It
the
looks
game.
like realistic, kind of
And
like.
right before I went to go play it is when they bought it. And
Actually, I'm thinking about something else. My bad.
and yeah, and they were
Just getting
supposed
everybody
to be like
tonight.
they were supposed to be like making a fighting game. Everyone knew had heard they were supposed to be making a fighting game. Then all of a sudden that game went down. Then all of a sudden it was announced that they bought it. It was like, oh, so a lot of folks thought they were going to be either building something similar to that game or just finishing that game, but turned into something else.
How many characters do you think it needs to launch with?
20.
50.
I think because it's 2-on-2, you want to have 20 characters.
I think you need more than that. I think you need like 24.
Yeah, but as big in detail these characters are, I think that might be the holding point.
I'm thinking
and
like-
seeing that it's going to be free, I think they can get away with 12
Yeah, I was
If-
thinking 16.
at launch, and then come out with another couple every few months.
Oh yeah, it depends
You
on
think
how
about
often.
the speed of which Riot can get that done.
Yeah, it depends on how often they can get champion or characters out. I have whatever their plan is.
When do you think the first original one comes that starts in that game and then maybe goes to League? Or maybe not even goes to League?
Wait, what are you asking me?
What do we
Like
think we see
original
original character?
character.
Not, and when I say original, I mean
Like a character that's
in
not in.
anything else.
Do you think we'll see one? Is what you're asking?
Yeah, and
Well,
when,
like when?
and when do you think so?
I don't know if we see one.
Yeah,
I think you will eventually.
I think you
But
might
they
see
got-
something that coincides with like Arcane or something.
Right, I can see something like that. Maybe like what's his fucker name?
I don't know.
Starts with an S.
Poison Man. I was gonna say Swazo, but that's Monster.
Swayze.
That's Monster Rancher.
The character that they added, the character from Arcana that they added
Yeah,
to
yeah, Suko.
What you
Is it
call
Suko?
it? No, TFT.
Yeah,
I have no idea what y'all talking about.
But I don't know if they're gonna make a character just for 2xKO
I mean they don't have to.
because it's all
Down them
based in League of Legends lore.
I mean, honestly, I think I'll be surprised if they didn't. I don't think that'll be the focus. I think you may get like one or two, maybe.
Yeah. I'm just saying like this person, the person could have already been planned to be in League as well.
Yeah.
but like you
Just
see him.
But
debuts.
they're
and-
actually
Yeah.
introduced in that game.
Yeah.
First or something, yeah.
I definitely can see a world where they'll do like a simultaneous launch of a character,
That would be
Ooh,
cool.
that
both
would
in
be kinda
2xKO
cool.
and
Yeah.
League of Legends at the same time.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I mean
I don't know if that happens that often though.
No,
Because
I think
I imagine the characters they're going to put in 2xKO are going to be established characters
Yeah.
to help draw people in,
Right.
at least for the first year or two.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, easily the
Just-
first year before you start trying to like try to experiment too much.
Yeah.
It'll be like whenever the MMO comes out, like I don't think they're gonna introduce a new place in the MMO at first. It'll be like you're just gonna get all the places that you know of from League.
Well, I don't think when the new MMO comes out, and this is we're probably 4 years away from this.
Yeah.
If
I thought
that,
they canceled it. Or did they start
No,
over?
they said that we're going into a deep hole and don't expect to hear from us.
Cool.
That's what they did with 2xKO though. They were
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they did that one video and they were
We're
like, all
going
right
dark. We're
guys,
gonna go dark for a while.
it's gonna go dark for a little bit, but yeah, we're gonna be back.
But I think what they'll do with the MMO is you'll have like 3 or 4 of the major areas, and then expansions will release
Yeah.
the other areas.
yeah,
I don't think they make new areas for the MMO. I think it's all going to be established stuff until they finish the whole planet, and then maybe
You just alternate dimensions. You got the what's it called? What's the Malhazar dimension and all of that?
Darkness.
Yeah,
the void.
void. Yeah.
I don't want to go there.
Yeah. What you mean?
Bro,
Zareth went over there one time. He lost his body, but he's
okay, yeah, it's just dark all the time. I want to,
Well, no,
yeah,
'cause,
people
like,
losing
you know,
bodies and
they got them
shit.
scared things that like Malhazar
Okay,
makes.
what does that mean? That makes me want to go over there more?
Yeah, you know, maybe you can control it.
No, I can't.
You know what I mean? Maybe you can riff all like Cassidy.
I ain't going to try.
Throw that thing out, make everybody slow.
That's what I'm going to sound like when I come back.
All right, before we jump into something else, we're talking about things that are not officially out yet. Undisputed got an actual launch day for console.
November, right?
October 11th.
October. Okay.
Okay.
I knew there was 11 in there somewhere.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it just out of the blue. It's like, hey, we got an actual release date and it's a launch date for consoles as well because it's not on consoles at all. So official release. They didn't say pricing. I'm assuming it might be the same, but it might be cheap. I might have got it cheaper because technically I got it early access.
Because we only paid $40, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a $60, $60-$70 game.
Yeah, I mean,
With
it's looking
inflation,
better. They still got some more updates to go.
When they have the campaign now, right?
Yeah, that wasn't as deep as I thought it would be, but they also said that they have more stuff to add to it. But they're getting a lot better with the gameplay. Allegedly the next big patch is supposed to be about getting the punch tracking to be better and getting things to feel more fluid and stuff like that. So seems like it's on the right path.
It's fun.
I check in on it. I keep it installed and updated. And like I said, the career mode wasn't bad, but I did go back and I played Fight Night Champions, and I did the career mode just to see. And that thing was bare bones, but it still was kind of better. Especially with the training stuff was a lot better. Mm-hmm. So I hope they put more emphasis on that type of stuff because that's what the people want.
Is that what they want?
That's what they want.
That's good. I'm glad y'all getting another boxing game.
Yeah, I mean, I think the competition for combat sports games is necessary because UFC 5, I mean, it's so copy and paste. Like, it's so lazy for a game like with Madden and all that stuff. It comes out every year at least.
Yeah.
So some of the lack of development is understandable. It's a 8-month development cycle. The UFC games come out like every few years, and it'd be like same game,
Yeah.
same thing.
We're going to have power-ups in the next one.
I mean, they put the Kumite mode in, and that was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, it's basically like you got life bars instead of you got health bars in the regular one, but like there's no grappling and stuff. It's just
It's more like your
just
traditional
strikes.
fighting game.
Yeah, I mean, but it's still UFC. So then you just like you get some weird dude nobody's heard of, and you hold like left trigger and right bumper and press B, and he does like a super spin roundhouse, but then it hits you in the leg instead, and then it's like, oh, you don't know how to defend that.
That or you just get random one hit KO'd.
So now in that Kumite mode, you don't have those, but yeah, in the actual game, dude, there's nothing but clips of people being like, I was beating this dude ass online. Watch this. Slap.
Oh.
Which, I mean, that is in the UFC, but
Yeah, I mean,
not that often.
That's what y'all wanted. Actually, it happens a lot.
No,
It happens a lot.
it doesn't happen a lot in the UFC where somebody's getting beat and then pulls out a miracle punch.
All it takes is one punch.
That is very true, but in most cases, when somebody gets hurt, they get CTE.
It's not a fun gameplay mechanic.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Especially
And a video
if
game
you're playing
supposed to be
ranked.
fun.
Bro, you got to be kidding. Bro, you got to be shitting me. I'm playing ranked.
Playing ranked, bro.
I get one hit a quitter after I'm dominating this dude.
Now, one guy I seen get knocked out. I can't remember the username, but you deserved it because you was leg kicking. Okay.
Oh, he's doing leg kicks.
He's
all the
doing
time?
leg kicks.
Come on, man.
I know Steven don't like leg
I
kicks.
don't like it.
It's almost as bad as grappling. You wrestle fuck me? Okay.
Look, grappling is part of it, but you don't do it for 90% of the match. Y'all wrestle fucking for a good
I'm a
minute and a
grappler. What do
half,
you want me to do?
and then
hey,
you get up, and then you immediately go back down.
No, when the fight's over with Steve, yeah, I won. I beat him down good.
Or you was doing this.
Both of y'all look fine. Y'all
You was
look,
doing
y'all
this
was
for
just,
3 minutes.
nobody's got bruises on their face and nothing. Just too tired.
Y'all
Dudes.
just like out of breath.
30 to 27. 30 to 27.
I know I lost.
I want to talk to Joe Rogan.
Damn. Next
You
time.
gonna win. You gotta talk to Michael Bisping instead.
Oh, this ain't the big. This ain't the big one.
You on ESPN Thursday night card,
This ain't a number card.
but you getting $1,500.
Damn. All right.
Ain't no hey. You still got to pay for your camp. You got to pay for travel. Yeah, you got to pay for
But
travel.
hey, man, they do them dudes dirty.
I got to pay for travel for a fight for a company.
I'm getting my ass beat for $1,500.
Wake up. Did all that training, Nola. 6 months worth of training. You on the ground.
Lose within 30 seconds.
Herb Dean watching you getting brain damage. He just, you gonna fight back? You gonna fight back?
Herb Dean ain't that bad, man. Yeah, give him a chance.
Gotta give it a chance. Yeah.
Who? No, it was the short dude, Jason Herzog. But he will let you take.
Those last 2.5 punches was uncalled for.
Bro, he let some dude get like 9 blows, and the dude looked at him like, "You ain't gonna stop."
Golly, what I gotta do? I'm gonna kill
All right,
this man.
get off him.
Hey, did you see the new Roadhouse with Jake Gyllenhaal?
You know what? I'd heard a few people say that they liked that movie. Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it. But you know,
Did you watch
he was a UFC fighter. So.
I hadn't watched it.
Yeah.
Who's a UFC fighter?
Jake Gyllenhaal
He was.
In the movie.
in the movie.
Oh.
He plays
Yeah,
the
in
former
movie.
UFC fighter.
Oh, okay.
Conor
Is that why
McGregor's the
Conor
bad guy.
McGregor is in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, he's a fucking insane in that movie, and I love it.
Because he's insane in real life.
No, I think this might be him like dialed to 12.
So regular him, not under the
Yeah.
UFC umbrella.
There you go.
So you know it's weird. So I really like Jake Gyllenhaal
Yeah.
when he was younger, and then there was like this weird lull that everybody was making fun of him. I think it's because of Brokeback Mountain, probably.
Oh yeah.
No, it's more
that-
Prince of Persia than anything.
Prince of Persia was great. I love Prince of Persia.
But then, like, since he did Mysterio in Spider-Man,
Back up.
he's been kicking ass.
Stop it back up.
Yes, he has been.
That little bitch.
He's
Pete.
like Matt Damon in the Bourne movies.
The Bourne movies.
You know, I was.
I thought Matt Damon was kind of a
what's
strike
crazy?
saying.
I'm glad you said it. I think he's rocking the shit out of this one. I was gonna buy the Born Conspiracy on 360. I'm gonna go
I
back and buy.
forgot they had a game about that.
I did 360.
Bro, I can't remember all the 365 days ago. I'm sorry.
No, he played a great Mysterio though.
He did. You know, he did a great. He did a lot better in a role of a character that I think.
I know
me-
you hate that role. I hate that character.
It's not that I
He's
hate.
a weaker Spider-Man villain.
Well, yeah, he's one of those weird characters. He's either it depends on who writes the character. He's either like a joke throwaway character
Right.
or like super messed up.
Yeah.
And there's no real
And like strong.
and you never know which one you're getting. Am I getting joke Mysterio or the oh my god he's like the scariest guy on earth Mysterio?
Yeah.
It's usually one or the other, and it's more often than not the joke one. So
Like the first 15 minutes of Mysterio is usually pretty good, no matter what version you get. It's after the first 15 minutes. Like if it's on a cartoon, you're probably getting joke Mysterio.
yeah,
Like so, I was very apprehensive about movie Mysterio because all we ever got was like, oh my god, he's making these things where I can't tell my spider sense. Oh, it's all fake. Well, then he sucks then.
He's just a dude.
He's just a dude.
dude, yeah.
Throwing cubes out. You out here throwing little cube visions out. But no, I did think he did. I thought he did a really good job. And I want to see the Roadhouse movie. It's just I'm trying to play Uden Chronicles, man, and watch basketball.
Same.
Now we're down to one playoff game a day, which means the season is almost over. I hate everybody. Eventually, it'll only be NASCAR and baseball, and I'm gonna be mad as shit. Yeah, it's a bad time of year, baby.
Bad time, yeah.
Yeah, so you turn to ESPN. Yeah. They don't even play the Daytona song during the Daytona 500.
I don't think they know that song
Pretty sure
exists, man.
yeah.
What you mean?
They don't know it exists, and they don't have the rights to it. So
Imagine, bro, you turn to ESPN to Ocho, and you hear Daytona.
Man, I'm not gonna lie.
Let me check this out for a
Let
little
me
bit.
check it out for a
that would
little
be
bit.
pretty awesome.
Okay.
I may watch it for a little bit.
Because you watch, normally you got to watch the bodybuilding competition or something.
Strongman competition.
Strong-
Man.
It didn't do. Let me ask you this though, because I know y'all watch strongman competition.
Okay.
When they show like the CrossFit version, do you care as much?
No, I
I've
want
never
the-
seen the
I
CrossFit
Give me,
version.
give me
Watched
big
the
beefy
strongman
men.
competition since like 1996. So
I'm sure.
Well,
I'm sure.
well,
That's
been
the
a
one
long
that you
time.
watch now.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just
they're gonna just
reruns.
replay that one. They're
Yeah.
gonna keep doing it. So
You thought Jorgen von Jorgensen was winning all of these? Bro, he's a 19 tap champ.
Magnuson.
Yeah, Magnus
Magnus,
Magnuson.
there you go.
That's not a
I'm trying to
joke.
remember. I used to know.
That's
I
his
used to know
name.
like all of their.
What's
their
the short
names.
dude that used to be good at lifting up the car, but then when it's time to pick up the balls, he tap out his
He's
three.
too
He's too
short. short. He's too short.
You can't lift him up. Oh, fuck it.
Bro, you can see him getting mad and saying fuck it.
I can lift it. I just can't. I have to lift it more because I'm so short.
I don't think this is fair. Let's go back to squatting cars.
I can do that a lot.
Yeah, I can do that.
You be sitting there for 90 minutes over there like, bro, you already got first play. I don't really know what you want us to do. You're only getting 8 points for this event. I want you to know that every other event is worth 20. Magnus Magnuson, I put these big stones up easily.
Bro, you bitch.
Carrying the fucking Africa
Yeah,
metal piece.
you got to carry the piece of Africa, the metal Africa. And
Oh, yeah.
that fucking short dude was like, 7 feet.
It's not enough.
Oh, my
It's taller than me.
I
It
took
was taller than him.
Oh.
He's trying to hold it from the bottom. It just tip over. That's the thing about Africa. It's top heavy. So, you guys got to get it.
It's hard to handle.
I know you guys are not tuned into the podcast to hear us reminisce about the strongman competition on ESPN Classics. But let me tell you, back in the day when
man.
viewing options were limited, you learned to like a lot of stuff.
I used to love it. Well, that was back in my big weightlifting days too.
That
so.
was cool.
No, it's good. It's just something you wouldn't normally watch.
But you catch it on like Saturday night.
Saturday
Oh, no,
night
it's
or-
a Saturday.
Sci-fi not playing anime
Sunday
for some
after
reason.
church.
Sunday afternoons. That's what I was about to
Yep,
say.
yeah, Sunday after
It's
church.
not football season.
Oh my
No,
God!
wait, no
Right
football
now, it's like
season.
right now.
It's not
Because
football
during
and
football season, it was bowling.
and there's no
Oh,
Because
yeah.
ESPN didn't have football.
marathon on USA. So
There you go.
ESPN only has Monday
You
night
said what
football.
marathon?
and there's no SVU marathon on USA. So hey,
Not even Westminster Dog Show.
Depending on
Pomeranian
what-
be getting it.
Sundays and Mondays. Yeah. So
right.
anyway,
We got a new Assassin's Creed trailer. We're gonna check out for the first time.
There's a little controversy to this.
what's the okay? So
Watch the
I
trailer.
guess-
Watch the trailer, and then
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
No, the trailer was badass.
Yeah. All right. So we gotta.
this was code named Assassin's Creed Red.
They just make a
It's called Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Shadows.
they made a choice.
What choice?
You're gonna see it.
I mean, I've seen.
Is it a white guy?
You wish. If it was, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Nah, you would.
No, I can see
you would.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got plenty to say about it. So actually, I only have one thing to say about it, but whatever.
It's not like the Last Samurai situation, is it?
No.
No.
No, because this person was actually a samurai.
Last samurai guy was actual samurai.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it a
but Tom
chick?
Cruise,
Are they upset
Tom
that it's a
Cruise
chick?
wasn't.
Huh?
Tom Cruise was.
Are they upset it's
No,
a chick?
this-
No,
It is a chick though, right?
yeah,
that's one of the
that's part
characters.
She's one of the characters. Yeah.
Oh, it's multiple.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Two characters.
They've been doing the male and female.
Yeah, but isn't it in the past? It's not
These are two completely different characters.
right. They don't both. They're like. the
well,
male
in
and the
Odyssey,
female
both
are
of them
just-
did exist because it was brother,
okay.
brother and sister.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
They're not-
in
I thought they were
Valhalla, it
effectively
was
the same character.
male or female
Yeah.
or other.
They're interchangeable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But now
Yeah, this one's like
very different.
It's like two different stories almost that
Yeah.
intertwine.
Yeah. Oda Nobunaga, I would presume.
Yeah,
Considering the
exactly.
time period. Yeah. So
Guns ain't that good.
Tanegashima.
Now we getting into some samurai combat. So they showed what is basically ninjutsu, and now we got the samurai
Yep.
Yusuke.
It looks good. I mean, obviously it's Is that what they're upset about? He's black?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I mean, it is kind of a Last Samurai situation, except for instead of a white guy, it's a black guy.
But
Well,
he's an actual person that existed in Japanese history.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
then-
it's the same black samurai they
didn't
always
just put
use.
a black guy in here just to put a black guy in.
Yes,
and
they
read
did.
history.
Yes, they did. That's what they trying to do. They trying to change the narratives, and we
Who do
hate
you care? It's in Japan.
they hate white people
if it's in Japan, why can't it just be two Japanese people?
because he existed in
He
Japan.
existed in
I'm
Japan.
s- okay.
He's actually like a really big folklore character.
I'm
He's a lot like Jubei,
or Afro.
where you see all these stories about him because there is a giant So we know about Jubei's youth and we know about his older years. Then there's like a 25-year span where he just disappeared and no one knows what happened to him. And then he just shows up and goes back to being him. So in that 25-year period is where all the hysterical stories about what Jubei did came out. You know, he's the guy in Ninja Scroll. He went off and did this. He fought an alien monster on the moon. You know, he did all kinds of crazy stuff because no one knows what happened to him. Same thing here. I presume this is going to be after.
Yeah, I think he gets sent away
after,
from Nobunaga.
after the fall of Nobunaga, where
they don't know what happened to him.
So Mitsuhide sends them off to
A temple.
to like India or something like that, or request that they don't kill him.
Yep.
And send him off to India. But we don't actually know what happened to him. We know he recovered somewhere, and then we don't know what happened to him. So here he is, and it's the exact same thing. It's the Jubei thing all over again. We don't know what happened to him after this point, so anything could happen to him. There was an anime about him. I think it was on Netflix.
It was. So I think so. We think about this: how long a game takes to get made, and Yusuke in the West in the past like 5 years got like a really big resurgence. He got a Netflix show, right? So I think that they had decided to use him when they first started making the game. And they were like, this character, we want to do something with him. Like you said, he's from the folklore. Like there's a lot of reasons to want to use that character. But for some reason, people are feeling like they shouldn't have picked him because they should have just picked the Japanese guy. It's like, okay, they could have.
How many Japanese games have come out in that same interim though? Like
We just had Way of the Ronin.
Because I mean, yeah, and
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima is the first thing that comes to my mind. And if I'm Ubisoft and I'm creating a game in Japan, do I really want to compete with Ghost of Tsushima, or do I want to do something a little different? You know, because they always said it always seemed like they never wanted to do one in Japan anyway.
Yeah, I know they just had been requested for a while.
Yeah,
like when they did those votes and stuff.
They're finally doing it, but now they're doing something. You know, just like every other one. Historically, there's going to be stuff in it, but let's make it a little more interesting. Let's choose a very interesting time with a very interesting character in that era.
Or you know what you could do? You could just buy the game and play the ninja only.
See, I don't know if that's going to be a
pretty
thing.
sure
Yeah, I think you'll
I'm
be
gonna make you
switching.
do it. They make-
Yeah,
they
because it
it'll
looks
make you switch
from
back and
the
forth.
end of that this trailer, it shows them together.
Yeah, they have said
Well, I
that
mean, yeah,
the ninja is
eventually.
the stealth
Yeah.
person, and
So,
I'm
sure their
Yusuke
story
is
is
the
like-
fighting style. Like
Like, because we like historically we know he only fought in 2 battles, one real battle, and that might be this one here.
Yeah.
And then when Naga's defeat,
allegedly.
he stood and protected his son for like an hour or like
We don't
3
show him no
hours or
respect.
something like that of just straight fighting, and nobody killed him. He was a 7 foot tall samurai.
Allegedly. That dude was
Well-
he's probably 6'3".
I mean, it's possible.
You know, Japanese people like 5'6".
I was just gonna say things get exaggerated over time, but when you say it like that,
Yeah, he's probably like 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah,
he was 9 feet tall.
yeah.
He
This
breathes
is crazy
fire.
because
But there's a lot of artwork depicting
super tall.
black samurai really tall over everybody else, and it's always assumed to be him.
Oh.
So it's like he must have been really tall.
So here's the thing about this, right? Obviously, there's a lot of people who don't like it because
Because
Is he black? You can
because
say
you know, um,
it. That's how you go dance around.
now here's my thing. I think Yusuke is really cool, right? Like I think he's a cool character, and if it's just for me, obviously also I haven't played Assassin's Creed like at all. None of them. I'm saying that. I'm prefacing.
okay,
So it just didn't seem like he fit with the universe. But like I said, I haven't played any of them, so I don't know.
You about the
But-
universe with the aliens?
Well, like just assassins and stuff.
Well, like
well, see, there's
So like I think it might be different now.
There's different,
But like let's say this was an Assassin's Creed game, and it was just like a beat 'em up, or well not a beat 'em up, but like
I know what you mean,
an
though, like
action
action-
adventure,
like an action
like with
adventure,
just him. Like also okay, that'd be kind of fucking cool. I think that might be what some people are saying.
So
as well.
I will say this to you. I'm happy that you can admit that you haven't played these games.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things that a lot of people that are complaining about will not admit.
Okay.
Because if this was Mirage, that argument makes a lot of sense. You want somebody that can blend in and do all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
This ain't Mirage. This is like Odyssey.
Because that dude ain't blending in at all.
This is like Odyssey where you walk around and they know who you are.
Okay.
And that's part of the deal is they know who you are, but who gonna do something? Because they literally have the system where people run up on you being like, hey man, ain't you that motherfucker over there? And be like, yeah, I am. You want to fight? Because I'm gonna take your weapon when you die. You know that, right? That still look real strong. Yep. I got Assassin's moves because Assassin's Creed, I don't know if you guys been paying attention or actually playing the game or you just complaining on the internet like a lot of you do, but it's about aliens and shit.
Yeah. Possibly. Is it even about that anymore?
Well, it's about simulations being run and aliens. I didn't play Valhalla. I'm not to. I checked out. I couldn't do it.
From what I've seen Jake play, there was no mention of aliens or anything like that. But that's also could be
that's
like
at the end.
Yeah. I didn't see him beat it. So he said it was too much.
Yeah.
You got to get all the
Ubisoft bloat.
Yeah.
And trust me, that map, it is full.
Oh yeah. And there are gonna be a lot of points of interest.
Everything's a point of interest, bro. That chicken's right there on the ground. It's a point of interest.
Yeah, what's special about him? Check it out.
Gonna take me to a chicken fighting mission, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like me, like I have no I'm not gonna play it just because I'm not a.
I don't know. This one actually kind of seems interesting.
Yeah, I bet it does, don't it?
Oh yeah,
this one looks fun. Like
looks
the
cool
two
to me.
different styles of gameplay.
Right. Yeah, you get like the more assassin style from an actually trained.
And it seems like you're going to be switching back and forth, and so it's going to cut the. It won't feel mundane and repetitive if they're switching in between.
Which is probably something that they probably considered because that's one of the biggest complaints. Especially since Valhalla was like, if you're not riding the boat, which has gotten progressively worse as each game has come out somehow.
How do you get worse at it?
That's what I keep hearing.
So we got worse at it. And then on top of that, the gameplay is getting like there was in Valhalla, like Odyssey and Origins, stealth ain't really a thing. Yeah, you could technically do it, but like, what's the point? You don't really get bonuses for doing it. The skill trees and stuff, especially like in Origins, was like Odyssey was like for fighting. So it's like, oh, you want to be able to slow down time so you can shoot an arrow. That's just fighting.
I mean, this could be like a good balance, or maybe you can choose between them. Maybe it's for people who want more traditional Assassin's Creed, they can play her.
Yeah,
or people who want more Odyssey style, they can play him.
And somebody just wants to go in and just beat folks up.
Yeah. Also, this is also all.
It might be like a Resident Evil 2 thing where you choose who you want to play with.
Yeah,
maybe
could be.
Yeah.
Like there's a campaign for Yusuke. There's a campaign for Nawi. Is her name?
Anyway. I mean, I think they're supposed to show more. I mean, just in a few weeks at Summer Games anyway. So.
Yeah, they are. This was just a.
This could be a tower defense game for all we know.
You know what? I would actually get
pretty elaborate.
Bro, I would get really excited though at the idea of being like they really went for it.
They went for
roguelike deck builder.
Game.
Oh, I am super out. I'm gonna try it out though.
That'd be the
and other Ubisoft news. Well, before we close that out.
I also want to say this. They haven't showed any gameplay of it yet.
Yep.
But they have released the prices, and it's just like Star Wars Outlaws. So, you know,
you got a season pass too.
You got a season pass.
Yeah.
We got 3-day early access.
Yeah,
we got
nastiness.
But you can get the Ubisoft.
You can get it.
You can get the.
Somebody can get it.
The Uplay.
You can get it.
Somebody can. You can.
I'm not.
Look, man.
Oh no! I hope it's fun. I hope people enjoy it.
There's a lot of things to get upset about within gaming. They're really like if you want to pick some stuff to get upset about, you could find some things that are like, you know, like shady, underhanded, devious, like the things you're trying to use to describe putting an actual real character in a game. He just happens to be black,
which Assassin's Creed always does.
Because you know Leonardo da Vinci was out here really making hidden blades and all of that.
You might have.
Shut up. I'm not humoring that shit. Okay?
Let me ask you this though: what if they put Tom Cruise in instead of Yusuke? They put like a model Tom Cruise like himself, and he's the character from The Last Samurai.
I might get that shit. Cause I know he gonna be insane. He gonna have a skill tree. You gonna get one skill, Tom Cruise. Whatever you trying to do, he can do it now. My life bar got extended by 10 feet. Like Sora's life gauge.
Is there some sort of plane that I can hang off of? Some sort of flying object that I can like
an actual bird, just like a giant bird. Danger zone.
But you were mentioning, shady practices, kind of like what EA is proposing.
Well, before we
Or
get
what
there,
they want to,
well, let me close out by saying you motherfuckers is weird, complaining about black people who actually existed being in an Assassin's Creed. Get that hate out your heart. Go outside, touch some grass. Like
I touch grass all the time.
No, not enough. If you worried about this shit.
Yeah. Just admit the real reason you don't like them.
Yeah, and just say it, bro. Like at this point, like you ain't gotta hide your hatred for black people. That's fine. Just you can do it in the open. They got rallies and everything for that shit now. What I mean, they always did have rallies for shit like that. Y'all just didn't know they was happening because unless you know, and then because you hate black people
live in
open.
certain parts of the country where anyway,
places you don't think.
Hey, man,
But before we get off, we can take it down.
No, I don't want to do this.
We got two. It's 50% black in this podcast.
yeah,
50%.
I mean,
Okay. You right.
You start doing the calculations. A federally. It's 50% black in here.
50%. What if we cancel each other's? They don't want to hear that.
What'd you say?
Don't worry about it.
Did you say I was white?
No.
Oh. I thought you said we cancel you guys out.
We said because you didn't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ubisoft, on an actual devious note, has officially canceled Division Homefront.
Yeah, I
What?
literally just saw it.
Oh, it's real?
That's one game from them I was excited
Bro,
for.
I was really sitting there like, I can't wait for them to say something about this during summer games. Nope.
Are you fucking serious?
Because they need to focus on bigger
X
projects.
Defiant and Rainbow Six is what they say.
Yeah.
X Defiant and Rainbow Six.
Well, the Call of
games
Duty
that
killer.
making
Oh,
money.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
X Defiant's making money?
Not yet,
They must think it'll have a better chance at doing it than
Bro, that's so
the
disheartening.
Division.
blame.
I bet you that's the death of Division. I bet you that we won't ever see another
the series
Division.
is done. I don't think we get another Ghost Recon either.
Well, they shouldn't put all that money in damn Pirates. What's
Sid
the name?
Meier's Pirates.
His name of the game?
Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones canceled.
No, they should have
Division
put all that
Homeland.
money in Skull and Bones on the original idea, not whatever garbage they released last year.
I don't know how that game just didn't,
200 million.
I don't know
We
how
couldn't
that
do it,
game
probably.
wasn't just Assassin's Creed 4, but just the boat stuff.
That's what it
I don't
was
know
when they
how
first
that
showed
game
it.
just wasn't that.
Except for you got to be a part of the crew and you could be like, manning things.
It was more like
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
But more realistic.
Sea of Thieves
I
and
don't get it.
Assassin's Creed 4
Boats.
boat edition.
200 mil, Steve.
Bro,
I don't.
Gone.
And it just
Still a
progressed.
business.
Every year it got worse and worse.
how many people are playing Rainbow Six Siege to keep y'all afloat?
Hey, man, them collaborations will keep you going.
Okay.
Season 9.
Yeah.
Probably like season 15.
Rainbow Six Siege is good though.
It is.
I mean, that's their cash cow right
It deserves
now.
to be played. So
yeah,
That is
it broke my-
disappointing.
Yeah, that
Still
was
waiting on what is it? Rainbow Six.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Patriots.
That don't exist no more, bud.
Still waiting on that.
So right
Hey,
now,
but you know what?
just through Steam, Rainbow Six is averaging about 50,000 to 70,000 players.
It's a lot of people still playing after how many years?
A lot.
2014. It's like 10 years now. It's got to be a 10
And that's
years.
just on Steam.
It's just on Steam, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just Steam. That's not
That's just
including
Steam.
just
That's-
Ubisoft.
That's not even.
That's
That's,
not-
not Ubisoft numbers. That's not Uplay numbers because
Uplay,
so
yeah.
a lot of people.
It's on Epic.
Well, I
too,
mean,
right?
no matter what you're playing on, you have to play it on who you play. So,
Right. But these are only the people that are going through Steam.
Yeah, that's just the folks going.
Yeah, you get if you got Game Pass, you get it for free. You get the base. You get the base game with year one operators for free.
That's good.
Yeah.
But it's funny you mentioned Patriots. I was like, that was a Rainbow Six game because I never played them before. But I was actually excited for that one. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be cool. I want
That
to
was
play
a cool
this.
ass Game Informer, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Talking
was a
about-
Game Informer.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it was at
was.
GameStop when
Yeah.
they talking about that shit. I was
Well, oh
like,
man,
damn,
this was
look-
cool. It never happened.
I had just saw Travis get pumped out
here we go.
of the building on Rainbow Six Vegas.
Nice.
He
I
tried to
got
breach by
more
himself.
numbers. I got better numbers. 119,000 concurrent players.
Oh no,
There
you
you go.
can't.
Hey.
You can't get mad at that.
No,
They had over 20 million active players in the last 30 days.
that's pretty good.
Oh, that's 20 million different individual logins.
I don't know. I don't know what that meant.
I mean, that's across like PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Series X, PC.
It's out on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Peak viewers in the last 30 days was 416,000 on Twitch.
Oh, I believe it. Them tournaments be pulling some eyes, man.
Yeah.
Still some good money in them tournaments too. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're still killing it with Rainbow. That's what's keeping them afloat. It lets
Well,
you
I mean,
sink
allowing you to
200
make
million to
Far
a
Cry
fucking
and-
failed game.
It does make like, bro,
Assassin's Creed
they
games.
would have to like kind of like, look, we gotta stop making all this shit. We're spending a lot of money.
I mean, like that Prince of Persia did decent for him too, and that one was not a big budget game.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got-
she
yeah.
might see a lot more of those.
and I honestly think X Defiant will do pretty well.
I mean, it's free to play.
If it's a good Call of Duty alternative, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when they did the beta last year, it did really well.
This last beta did
Really?
really well, except for the only issue was the stealth characters apparently were too strong, because they can do like the go invisible.
Oh, so they got powers and shit.
Yeah, that's the thing with X Defiant is everybody has like different abilities, and you get them like as soon as you, at least in the beta that I played, as soon as you spawn, it's recharged. So like some of them, I usually use the medic one, so you can put like a little healing ring out, helps you defend like points and all of that. But then you had, because all of the factions are based on Ubisoft franchises, so they had like what was the Firestarter people from? Gosh, it wasn't actually. I think it was from the Division, one of them groups from the Division. And like they had like where you could send out the bomb drone or you could throw like a Molotov.
That makes me
Okay.
so sad about the Division.
Oh, bro, it's
I
it's
love, and I
disheartening.
really like 2. Like a couple years after it came out, I finally played it, and I really liked it.
I mean, I know we love the first one a lot.
Yeah, we played the fuck out of the first one.
Yeah, shoot, and I played it even after y'all stopped because like Kennard was still playing a lot of the late content because they had like a season worth of
Yeah, they kept
DLC.
on releasing DLC.
Yeah, so I played at least like the first 2 of them through, and it was a lot of stuff. It was fun, but you know,
So we probably won't see, besides Siege, you won't see nothing from Ghost Recon. Well, Ghost Recon is
Tom
separate.
Clancy.
Yeah, you probably won't see like.
Well, like we haven't got
Nothing.
another In War. I think we only got that one,
Smash.
right?
Yeah.
And that was a fun game.
Well, we got Rainbow Six Siege Extraction,
That's what you wanted, right?
full price release.
I want a Splinter Cell.
Let it go.
It's Splinter Cell. That's all I want.
They should really make another Splinter Cell.
They were supposed to do
They-
something with like
they
the
were
multiplayer
making
mode at one
one.
point, right? Where they were going to release like the multiplayer mode as a thing, and then
Something like that.
Yeah, they
I
were
remember
talking
hearing
about-
something like that, but I don't know what's going on.
So
With it.
I don't understand with the Division. Okay, it was supposed to come out last summer.
yeah, the free to play one. Yep.
Yeah, the Heartland.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought, well, maybe we'll get it this summer.
Yep.
And then they just canceled it. Like, how far away were they from completing that game?
Bro, they was having as much issues with that as they had with Skull and Bones. Bro, they might have just been.
I'm wondering what is going on where they're having so much issue. Like Skull and Bone, literally progressively got worse as far as
From idea to
Over the
execution.
10
You
years
got
of
worse instead of
development,
better. It's
yeah.
crazy.
And it's like,
Worse.
yeah. I don't get it.
I don't know. It could be just leadership. It could be maybe the talent's not there.
It was
I don't
It was
know.
a lot of stuff. I think
could be a combination of
I
things.
I think at least like after a few years, every new person that came in wanted to try to make it their own thing.
Yeah.
And
Maybe.
then they lasted a year or two, and then they were out, and somebody else. Well, I don't want to do that crap. I want to do this, and it's ridiculous.
and then the Ghost Recon franchise. Like, I loved that franchise, and
Oh, a lot of folks
and
did.
honestly, Wildlands wasn't that bad.
Nope.
It was different, but it wasn't that bad. We played the multiplayer a little bit a few
That
years
was
after.
really that was surprisingly fun.
Yeah, and I wish they would have pushed that a
They
little
could,
bit
though.
more. But then when Breakout came out, it was bug ridden.
Yeah, it was a bad
super
launch.
glitchy, and
And it didn't have as much. It didn't have as much stuff in it as far as the multiplayer stuff as Wildland had.
right.
And it's like you can't release a new game that has less than the old game.
But I don't know if you've watched videos on it lately. For some reason, it keeps popping up on my YouTube
Wildlands
feed.
or
A Breakout. Yeah, there's a guy that does like him and his buddy do like real world operations, like the way that they talk to each other and stuff. They make it like,
Oh yeah.
but the game looks a lot of fun and it looks good.
They still support it. How long has that game been out?
like
It came out sometime during when we were at Engage, so
I think like 2020, like the end of 2020,
possibly.
either end of 2020, beginning of 2021.
But
We only got like a couple copies for the Xbox because we were like
yeah, because there was a lot of reports of how buggy
Yeah.
it was.
stinky.
But it looks good now. I just
That's the other thing
And-
too with the non like Assassin's Creed, not Rainbow Six Siege, is where it's like the game comes out or not far. Like if it's not Far Cry or Assassin's Creed, they got bad launches.
Yeah.
And it just seems so weird for this company to not know how to like release. Like you're a AAA publisher. why are you having bad launches? Not even like server related, because I still think those are terrible
Just like
launches
buggy
too.
launches.
Yeah, you just having buggy games.
Trying to push stuff out to pay for Skull and Bones. I think that's what it was. I mean, think about the period that the bad games started coming out. It was
10
around
years.
the time that Skull and Bones development, I'm sure, ramped
Watch
up, and they probably
Dogs.
needed more money and more money and more money.
The Watch Dogs franchise just went down such a weird path.
Dude, the first game was so fun. It was one of my favorite sandbox games.
Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one was really.
I've heard
First
Watch Dogs
one
2
was
really good.
First one was really good with the story. Like it was, and then the two, it made it too sandboxy. In my opinion,
Yeah,
some
yeah.
people like that type of
I'm about to say,
game.
The people that like
I
two
used- yeah.
I don't hear the people who like two talk about like
One.
the story.
Yeah,
They talk about like you could do this,
Like
you could do that.
Yeah,
it's like a Grand Theft Auto.
2 was more like what they kind of showed how 1 was going to play, but it not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 2 played a whole lot more like what they envisioned. One
was more
going to.
story focused.
Yeah.
and I really liked it.
I think a lot of people didn't like the.
Legion.
Oh well, yeah. But
what they
also-
showed off on Legion looked fun, but then when they executed it, it wasn't very good.
Well, like Watch Dogs 2, I think a lot of people didn't like the like the hacker culture or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Like it was
they-
so like
it was a little off putting to people
Yeah.
because they're kind of dicks. Like
Right.
like the idea of hackers, especially the hackers that we get in this universe, aren't really altruistic.
right.
And the hackers,
It's a bunch of assholes.
yeah, they're just a bunch of dickheads. Clear people's credit scores, bro. What y'all doing? Fuck boy. Hack Department of Education. Do something.
Do some- But I think they did it. I don't know. I think it's just like the hacker culture, like the. I don't know what it was, but it was kind of off putting to me. I kind of preferred the.
Anonymous didn't help that game.
Yeah, there you go.
That's why I like the first one.
I kind of
about
preferred
one guy.
Yeah, that guy. Like I prefer that tone of it more.
and he was more. It was more of like almost like a detective type thing.
Sort of.
Was he
Yeah,
like an
yeah,
ex-cop?
Yeah, he was an ex-cop.
Yeah, and the other one was the two was like we're a hacker group.
Yeah, I was
we
like,
don't-
when you start making the group, I was like, I don't give a shit anymore.
No, it was like a rogue cop.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
The first one was like a rogue ex-cop, and he's going after somebody that
Gotta do it.
like fucked
But
up
like
with his family or something. I can't remember the
but like the
exact story,
gameplay
but
wise, I think two's probably like the.
there's more you could do.
Right,
It was
yeah.
like a Grand Theft Auto. It was super open. You could
Right.
do whatever the fuck you want, and a lot of people like that type of game. I think it's fucking. It was too much for me. I'm like, bro, I don't want to fucking do all these
You
stupid
don't wanna-
quests. I want to clear the map, but no.
Ubisoft,
It's
baby.
too much.
Tell you what you're not gonna do on a Ubisoft game.
Clear the
the
map. What you mean, man? Somebody did it.
But the first one was
People do.
super focused, and I enjoyed the hell out of it.
There you go.
Yo, you crazy though.
You crazy.
Every Far Cry I've played, I can't finish.
Bro, I
it.
loaded up Far
Just
Cry
leave
6, and they was like, I'm like, bro, let me see where I'm at in this game. And it said I was 72% complete, and I was like, oh, that's pretty high. I mean, I looked at that map, I was like, bro, it's more than
No, you 70% of the main story done.
it's more than 28 things on the map. Okay.
Man, I was looking
There should be
forward
more
to. Was it Far Cry 5 that was you're in the homeland,
That was
the bumpkins, the farm people, the
yes.
Colts?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I was-
5, yeah.
I was amped up to play that game. Loaded in, played it for like 6 hours. Look at the map. I'm like, bro, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing anymore.
But you
And
know
I,
what?
and I stopped playing it.
You kind of have to
it was,
find
like,
like a good
overwhelming.
balance. Because like for me, it's like Breath of the Wild, right? I didn't like Breath of the Wild as much as I like Tears of the Kingdom because Tears of the Kingdom had a little bit more direction to it. Breath of the Wild, I felt like I was just
you're
doing
just
shit,
thrown into the world,
Yeah.
right? Kind of like
Yeah.
Skyrim.
which is
But
some people
but-
prefer that.
But yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
liked about Breath of the Wild.
But I like it, but I also like a little bit of direction.
that's
that
probably
Tears
why I
of the
didn't like
Kingdom gave.
Skyrim either, because I felt like you were just kind of thrown in. There wasn't a whole lot of direction.
So you're not the first person to say that about Skyrim, and I think there's a pivotal part about Skyrim. And I saw an article or something about this is like a while ago, like when Skyrim was like a couple years after release, and they were talking about people who completed it, and they were saying that when you get out of the cave, people who went to Whiterun generally finish the game.
because
That's where you basically it starts the
that's
real
where the story
quest.
starts. Yeah,
If you go left,
I went left.
If you go left, which a surprising number of people did, it turns out that most of them didn't finish the game
You kinda
because
just get lost into
because when you go to other places,
world.
like stuff pops up, quest lines pop up, like you still get to do stuff. So you're like, But what do I really do?
Yeah, but it seems aimless.
Yes.
Right.
It's like, what does this have to do with anything? Well, if you went over there,
It'll all make sense,
I
but
went left.
you didn't go up the mountain, you didn't get your false ride though, and you just sitting here you're like, who am I?
yeah.
What am I doing?
I was just a dude who should have got his head chopped off.
I'm just I'm in some cave.
Yeah. There's a spider in there too.
Okay.
Also, there's a dude floating with a mask on. What does that mean?
Yeah, I hope this Assassin's Creed is what I think it's going to be. The two different stories, completely different play styles that intertwine.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really good, and hopefully it comes out with a good launch.
Yeah, because Ubisoft needs it.
Yeah,
Do they though?
apparently
Yeah.
not with Rainbow Six.
Yeah, it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
yeah, I guess not.
They can just shit out stuff and like,
Well, you also forget about Star Wars. I think Star Wars is going to do really well for
Yeah, I
them.
think Star
So.
Wars is.
I'm looking forward to Star Wars.
And that's in August?
Yeah.
Oh, that's this year.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
I
this
don't know
year.
why I was thinking it was next year.
Everybody thinks it's next year.
Yeah, 'cause
They-
Grand Theft
they-
Auto will
they-
come out the
they
fall
make
of
sure
Well, I
next year.
guess
everybody knows
they
it's
showed it
this
during the
year.
VGAs, didn't they?
Yes,
And they said next year,
they did.
but
It's in December.
it was in
Yeah.
December.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto doesn't have a release date, but they said fall.
release window is fall
fall
next year.
2025.
25, yeah.
It just don't seem that far away anymore.
It does. I don't want to talk about it no more. I shouldn't have brought it up.
Man, time just goes by so fast, man.
You know why? Because time keeps on slipping.
Into the future.
Yeah. Seal said that.
He's a scholar.
Yeah, he is. Anything y'all want to wrap up with?
I feel like there was something, but I can't remember now.
Yeah. man.
You talking about ads?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's
Well, that was you,
what's this you were talking about?
Talk to him. You
Well, I think you know more better than I did. I was just trying to segue into it because you were
Okay.
talking about
EA they had an interview and they're talking about
it was like the president, right?
Yeah,
The CEO?
amidst of layoffs, but also posting near record profits as they are wont to do. They were talking about different ways to generate revenue, and they were saying like ads is something that they always look at, and the idea of ads being a part or being integrated into the gaming experience is something that they've still been trying to figure out. So people have taken that to mean a bunch of different things.
YouTube ads.
Yeah,
See,
it's the first thing that pops up into people's minds is YouTube style.
I went right into like the worst possible scenario.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what everybody does.
Yeah, so I said
Yeah.
you
See, I
gonna
don't-
line up on the
and
line
I
of scrimmage
believe-
in Madden.
I believe there's no way that they do that.
But like, so here's
like,
the
there's
thing.
no way.
There's
that any-
no way. No.
There's no
right before
way.
the play starts.
Bro, I'm like you. It's-
Subway.
Now, see,
Fresh.
like with Madden, I can see stuff kind of like that
No.
because they do that in the actual broadcast of the
Right.
football game.
No, that
Yeah,
makes
it
sense.
would
No.
make sense.
I don't
in
think there would be
Madden, you know,
actual commercials.
like between plays when you're picking plays. The camera pans over to the big Titantron, and there's an ad on it.
They do that. They do that
Titantron,
literally
I said,
right
but
now in
yeah.
Madden.
yeah.
Yeah.
It says Verizon, Doritos.
Right,
Yeah, or
Yeah.
this
But
replay is
but
brought
no.
to you by Doritos.
But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, but they're doing that right now. So if they're thinking about new ways that they want to implement it,
Yeah,
it's
before
got
you
to be
press,
something
look, when
different.
you press start, you gonna put your EA game in, right? Right. So you're gonna play.
Well, it's gonna take you 10 minutes to get through all the fucking sign up for EA.
Yeah.
Well, you should already have an account
Yeah,
integrated.
That's
your fault. You
It
should
should have
already
been
have
linked to
an
your
account.
PayPal. It should have been linked
You
to
should
your
have
phone
done that
plan.
before the game came out.
Yeah,
So-
it should have your EA tattoo right
You
here.
sure you
so
don't
they can
wanna-
scan it?
Buy some more packs.
Oh, you gonna buy some packs? Don't worry about it. We already got your credit card.
Whatever.
Like in NHL games, there's advertising on the boards.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been like you said, to Ninja Turtles on the NES, they had Pizza Hut ads.
Yeah.
Crazy Taxi.
Yeah.
Had
They had
ads.
fucking games that were literally just ads. Like
Avoid the
fucking
Noid.
Avoid the
But
Noid.
I think a
and
lot of people are
Hollywood
thinking
Spot. Whatever.
like there's going to be a full on like damn billboard or something in a Skyrim like game for Pepsi.
There was a giant billboard for Adidas and Spider-Man.
no. So
2.
I don't think they do stuff that wouldn't make sense.
Exactly. That's
But-
the. I mean,
Because the best type of advertising is subliminal advertising.
you
Smoke.
We're going to put
remember when Xbox Live experimented with ads? Because I remember the first game, and it might have been the only game that they tried it with, was Burnout 3, I believe.
Yes, Burnout Paradise.
Was it Burnout
Yeah,
Paradise?
because I think Burnout 3 was like
It was one of the
PlayStation 2.
Burnout games. 'Cause I remember folks were upset because everybody was like, "Oh, you want to put ads on Xbox Live? Then Xbox Live should be free
Yep.
because I'm paying you so that I don't see stuff like that." But it's like, yeah, but see, you could pay us, and then they could pay us, and then it'd be more money that way.
See, if you win, How am I gonna win?
I don't know. It does seem kind of like with Madden and stuff like that. Like it makes sense to have the advertisements. I'm kind of like
I don't
Liam.
think we're gonna see a billboard in Assassin's Creed Shadows.
If I pay $70 for a game, why am I still getting advertised?
I mean, we show
stuff?
ads to you if you pay $150.
Well, exactly.
Because we got you, bud.
Man, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
That's
So
why
when
y'all
you
get
press-
voted worst company for like
Not anymore.
7
No,
years.
it was 2012, 2013, baby. We put a statement out and we didn't get voted again. Time splitters, baby.
Yeah.
Last episode.
Go back and check it out.
Yeah. No, I honestly think that like if you were to get the YouTube style ads, it would be like when you first turned on Madden and you press start and it's like loading. They're gonna be like, all right, well, why it's gonna be loading anyway?
See, I don't.
Doritos.
But we can give it,
I don't think.
we-
I think if we
Volkswagen
get
ad.
YouTube
Yep.
style
There you go.
ads, I don't think the people.
Well,
There's going to be some heavy
it's gonna
backlash.
be too much
Well,
backlash.
the
for
reason
that.
why I would say it would be during those times is because you don't want to do something that's permanent. That's because the thing with EA is they're trying to figure out how do you do stuff that's not permanent because
Right.
the
That people can buy
advertisements
time.
Yeah,
It's gonna
exactly.
change, clearly.
So
Yeah.
if we could do something to where it pops up right now for this company, but then 2 months from now,
You
change
could do
it
that
out.
in Madden though. You can just have a fucking patch that changes out the ads.
yeah,
that
but
you-
we're not trying to do.
You could buy the ad free version of the game for $50.
Oh, they're not gonna give you.
Or
First of all,
you can
if
get
they put
the-
ads in the game, you know what you're not gonna get? A ad free.
No,
version.
the ad free version for like $100, and then $70 you get the one with ads in it. Yeah.
Supported version.
Yeah,
of
it'd be
the
like
game
streaming
for,
service.
for $70.
There you go.
Y'all fucking insane for having the ad versions
This
of
is
y'all
what you
streaming
wanted.
services,
Ad-supported
but
game.
also that you can't watch certain content. Okay, the hood has a very disappointing weekend because they put the Equalizer on Netflix, which for a lot of people that look like me, is a big deal. And then it turns out if you had the
Denzel, baby.
$7.99 version, you couldn't watch the Equalizer.
You can't watch it.
Yeah, and that reaction right there.
Hold on,
There's a bunch of
Wait, so
you
there's
can't watch-
content that you can't watch in the ad version?
No, come on. So it's not just ads; it's actual content that
They
you
was
can't
like,
watch.
you got Netflix Lite, my boy. You got to upgrade if you want to see Denzel. Denzel's a premium.
Damn, for real?
That's
Wow.
stupid.
No, see, that's fucked
So my
up.
mama called me talking about the Netflix ain't working.
That's fucked
I don't
up.
watch Denzel.
Obviously, like, so here's the thing: I don't like having ads, but I like there's an option for if it's a little bit cheaper option for people they can have ads. I wish to be cheap with no ads to begin with.
Is there not a no ads Amazon Prime version?
I was
There
gonna
is.
say,
You have to,
but you gotta pay for it.
Yeah,
You gotta
How
pay
much
extra
more
for
is it?
it.
I don't know.
Was it- I think,
couple
it's
bucks.
$3 a month.
yeah, I think.
That's not a lot.
And that's
but-
why I said I'm getting rid of Amazon Prime now. I'm
Well,
done
no,
with
you don't
that.
have to worry about that because the
All the
streaming
reason we-
services
Oh, now
are
they all get bundled
consolidated.
together.
Yeah,
It's all
Netflix,
simple,
Apple
baby.
TV, and somebody getting put together. Then Disney, Paramount, and HBO Max is gonna get fused together.
But
That's good.
the Netflix, Apple TV, and was it Hulu?
No, Peacock.
Peacock.
Yeah.
The
You can only do that if you're a Comcast subscriber. It's not going to be available for everybody. But the HBO, Disney Plus, and Hulu,
Yeah.
that's going to be for everybody.
yeah, it's gonna be for everybody.
That's a good package, right?
That's a
there.
good
That's-
package.
That's a real good pack. Well, I mean, honestly, the only thing you're really getting
But
with
is it
that
gonna
one
be
is
ad-free?
Paramount and Max.
I don't know.
Because well,
sure
technically you can get Hulu and Disney and ESPN as one bundle anyway.
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
moved
yeah,
they
I
moved
already-
most of the
I've already got
content
that.
off of not off of Hulu, but you can watch it through Disney Plus now. So
Yeah, Hulu stuff is showing up on Disney Plus now.
Yeah, they're trying to
like
make
Chucky
it so
series.
that
Yeah,
merge
Chucky
libraries.
miniseries,
Yeah,
Merge
they're already
Jones.
getting ready for
Yeah.
that because they move into Hulu and then ESPN is supposed to get its own like standalone app, like the TV version of it, so you don't have to have cable in order to get it too.
yeah,
Because it's like, because
look at me.
why do I have ESPN Plus if I still have to have cable in order to watch ESPN?
They not gonna
What the
fix
hell
it.
is ESPN Plus for then?
They're not gonna fix it, and the app don't even fucking work most of the time. I be watching streams.
Oh,
My
no.
ESPN Plus. You got
When me and Darius was like working on Saturdays and we was watching ESPN Plus, that thing was constantly breaking.
yep. We just go watch the stream.
You know what? I would watch ESPN stuff on the ESPN app on the Xbox. That is the best ESPN app. You can get.
I've heard
like
a lot
up
of
to three
things
or
on the
four,
Xbox are
three
really
or four
good.
Yeah,
screens
oh, yeah, you
going at a
can.
time that you can't do on the computer or
Cross
whatever
screen?
else. It's like
Hey! Get ready for a quad screen. It's about time to go.
Like
So-
you know,
so.
it's
Yeah.
a lot of stuff.
The
happening.
ad stuff, man, is greasy in itself, but it's like the problem with gaming, and this is going to be the thing that people don't want to reconcile with, is it's publicly traded companies. And the thing that publicly traded companies have to do is show growth every year.
Yeah.
And they will do that by any means necessary. That's why they do a lot of let goes, like mass layoffs. That's why they do weird stuff like council projects, because they can be tax write-offs and all this other weird shit that they won't say officially. Because they don't actually have to release like records for all that stuff, because none of us are shareholders, so we don't get privy to none of that. They just be doing stuff, and we suffer. So like the ad thing, someone's gonna do it, and if the backlash isn't enough, other people finna follow.
Yep.
But
and
hey,
EA is a
as long
leader
as the
in doing shady shit, so they probably gonna do it first.
Ads, as long as the ads aren't intrusive and take away the gameplay, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
no, bro. Like,
As long
ads
as
gonna
I'm not
pop up
getting
on your dialogue screen.
Right. As long as it's not stuff like that, or like a big ass billboard of Doritos and Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Well, it's just only gonna be when you go into the future, going back to the present time. Then the Doritos is everywhere.
I mean,
The Templars use Doritos
if it
in
makes
order
sense
to.
for the game, I'm okay with it,
Okay, so the Templars do use Doritos as one of their major products.
and that's fine.
If I'm playing
that's part of the lore.
Wolf and a lower third ad comes up on the bottom of the screen, I might be out.
I think I'm done.
I'll
I
be
might
done.
be out. Yeah. Well, we didn't cover anything up. It's just hey, just
You're gonna be talking to
fucking
one of your companions,
banners.
and they just gonna-
Doritos ad bad. Just say, hey man, you want the new Doritos?
Hey, you want some
right
Dragon
there?
Age Dread Wolf Doritos?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
If
Dwarvenware flavor.
if the ad makes sense in the context of the game, I'm okay with it. If it becomes intrusive and takes away from the actual
Yeah,
game,
if they can find a way to
I'm
integrate
not.
it
Define
into the game
intrusive.
to where it's a
like a billboard in Assassin's Creed Shadowlands or whatever it's called.
You putting a lot of franchises together.
Yeah, I did. It was like World of Warcraft.
Bro, you're gonna go to a merchant in that game and you're gonna be like,
But, like-
we got a special.
In Far Cry 5,
Sprite Zero.
it was in like Kentucky or whatever the fuck it was in. And if
Yeah.
I saw a billboard for Doritos, that makes sense.
Yeah.
it would, it would make more sense.
makes
there.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as long as it makes sense in the context of the game, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Like Madden with their little
Yeah,
spots
you
and
can
stuff
throw it
like
in.
that.
But then that makes me wonder if stuff like that is successful and advertisers flock to those games. Well, will that stop folks from making science fiction games or
Right,
fantasy
like-
style games? Because how
We can't really
am I
get
gonna
real
integrate-
advertising.
I mean, you can
Into
still
that?
advertise Coke in a sci-fi game. Who's to say that Coke
Space
isn't
Coke.
around anymore?
But then you
You know
get
it's
to
gonna
the, like,
be,
dude, I
it's
don't
gonna be
want to.
starry. It's gonna be starry.
I kind of don't want to like.
Yeah, but yeah,
I don't want to see real life advertisements in a sci-fi game.
Yeah.
'Cause
But then
it'll
you got-
just
you
take
still
me
have
out of
your
it.
indie developers.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Is like, look, man, you can
Some of this-
just not get some of these games. You know that, right?
There's
Like,
a ton
so-
of there's a big library of indie games that
Yeah,
are just as good as AAA games.
That's what you said. Like, if you really feel strong enough about something, about a company doing it, you don't like it, it sucks, but you don't have to buy the game.
Bro, there is no way for you to play. First of all, even if you just play all the AAA games, to me personally, I feel like ain't enough goddamn
missing
time to play all them anyway.
That's true too. Yeah.
So it's like, bro, just find the stuff that you like and play that shit and spend money on that. Trust me, you can do that and it's real fun and you won't even know. The game we playing right now is the Uden Chronicles. Okay, it's an RPG, a JRPG in the most JRPG sense. And for most people right now, they don't even know that game is out. But for the people that wanted the game and people that stumbled upon it, you in for a goddamn treat. You know what you don't have to worry about? You don't have to worry about Ubisoft putting ads and shit. You ain't got to worry about black people because there's black people in the game. So fuck you.
Come on.
Nah, we
Some
not gonna
black
play
people in the game. I haven't ran into any black people yet.
What, Marissa?
Oh yeah, she is.
Oh,
is.
sure.
No, but that's because
Wave,
no,
Wave. Bro, I can't wait to get him.
That no, dude,
Fucking glasses.
He looks fucking badass.
I hate
Does
to
he
use
use
it.
the
I
sword on it?
don't think you ever get to use
I
them.
think it's the sword.
Don't say
ain't it?
that.
I don't think you get to use
No,
them.
don't say that.
No, you got to be able to
Shut
use
up.
it.
Don't spoil nothing.
Does something happen?
Yeah.
The motherfucker dies, don't he?
Bro, don't
God,
even
leaves that. Why did you have to say
I'm
something,
not
man?
spoiling anything.
Yeah, well, you should have said that.
edit this part out.
I can assure you, from the part that I've played, he is not dead.
Why'd you say you don't
I just
get to
don't
play
think
with him?
you're going to be able to play him.
But he's like,
He'll lose his feet.
He's fucking.
He's be like
he's
paralyzed
fucking
or
like
something.
double everybody's height for one.
he takes up two
No,
slots.
because he'll take up two spots.
He'll take
Because
up
I
two
got to
slots.
take up two spots.
But
It's
he's
pretty
not
fun.
big. He's just fucking tall.
But that means you. I mean,
Yes, in vertical spots.
vertical
The
spots.
vertical, they can be horizontal or vertical.
Homeworld is 3 axis, 4 axis,
3D, 4D.
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 You can smell it. Smell space.
Smell of fish. All right, close them out, Steve.
Oh Jesus.
If you like what you heard today,
Please say
which
you did.
which I can't really see why. But if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because it helps us out.
Emotionally.
All 30 of you.
That's the biggest thing emotionally.
Hey, all
I'm
30 of
holding on
y'all.
to-
Bless y'all heart.
Yep.
I love you.
And I'm in love with you.
I am in love with you.
No,
side
it
of the
does help
house.
us out. Makes us feel good. Nolan got recognized for the podcast, and I want that to happen to me.
He tells us all the time.
He won't let it go.
apparently.
He walks in and said, "Man, you know it's crazy how I got recognized for that
He
too."
walked in like this, like he had suspenders on, but he didn't. Okay.
While he was looking at discussed three dirty drawers.
Yeah, it came up just.
As a man who was recognized for being on this podcast, I don't know if I can keep going.
But I want that. So for that to happen, we need more people to watch us. No, for seriously though, if you did like it, make sure to
Tell a
like
friend.
it, subscribe it to us.
Subscriber to us?
Subscribe to us. Subscribe it to us, baby. You should hit that bell icon. That's gonna be a new catchphrase now. Subscribe it to us, baby. That's all I got to say about that.
All right.
We out there?
I guess so.
Bye.